I don't choke. I guess. Good morning to all of our viewers all over the world. You are welcome to today's Bystanders edition. Today, on the 12th of August, 2025. God bless you as you are joining us this lovely morning. It's another edition of Bystanders at the newsstand this morning on Film TV. God bless you as you are joining us. I have two papers here with me. I have the Punch and the Vanguard newspaper. I'll start on the Punch newspaper this morning. Federal government generates 5.21 trillion from oil sales in H1. IG extends tinted glass permit enforcement to October 2nd. Government wants 3,598 workers of dismissal. Orders fresh verification. World Bank approves fresh 12.98 trillion loans to Nigeria in 2 years. Panic in ADC as EFCC goes after key members. This is our main topic, our main headline for today. EFCC grills coalition member Tinubu'S over 189 billion fraud, insists on probe. Key coalition members push back as anti-graft body summons 3 ex-governors. Customs intercept 10 billion worth of arms, expired drugs. 5 face trial over 2022 Owo church terror attack. Ibom air passengers demand ignite selective justice uproar. Ogun removed to demolition seal as Daniel 20s Abiodun with lawsuit. On the front pages of Vanguard newspaper this morning. Kwam1 value jet saga. Industry divided over suspension of pilots. Hunger, poverty beyond mere statistics in Nigeria. Obi. Attack on Tinubu. NYSC certificate or not, my life is great. Ushi. Armed herders. Boko Haram. Kill soldiers. Others in Benue. Borno. Women protest French killing of three by S-men in Yewata. Block Makurdi Lafia Road. Boko Haram attacks military formation in Borno, kill 2 soldiers. Nerve air strikes with kill scores of terrorists in Zamfara. US calls for coordinated response against Boko Haram. ISIS, other terrorist groups. Report of attack on troops in Kerala fake, says theater commander. Unruly Ibom air passenger charged to court, remanded in Kirikiri prison. EFCC grills ex-Sokoto governor Tinubu'S over alleged 189 billion fraud. Our Catholic church attack, 5 remanded in DSS custody. Trump to meet with Putin Friday. promises to get back territory for Ukraine. These are all on the front pages of Vanguard and Punch newspaper this morning. Our viewers, as you are joining us, it's another lovely program today. Please kindly click on your like button, share this program, also drop your comment. As the viewers are here this morning, I have Mr. Raf here with me, I have Mr. Lajide, Pastor Matthew, Mr. Rilwan, the Waymaker, Mr. Christian. All of them are here this morning. Stay tuned. God bless you. Mr. Lajide, let me have you this lovely morning. Good morning, Mr. Lajide.
Good morning, Mr. Rashid. The anchor, the global anchor of this Flip TV program this morning. You're most welcome. And I'm saying good morning to all our global viewers on Flip TV this morning. Global, we have always enjoyed on this platform. Dr. Ukuoji, I say good morning to you, sir. Wherever you are, enjoy. I say good morning to you. 30 billions, a lot of other people that, I'm gonna have, I can release all your, remember all your names. Very many of them. May God bless you, and we appreciate us on this platform. You remain blessed. I remain my myself again, Mr. O.J. Olajide. So that is initial. Initial is okay.
Panic in ADC. There's a huge disaster in ADC now. And goes after key members. Efcc gives coalition member Tinubu'S over 189 billion fraud. Insists on probe. Key coalition members push back as anti-graft body summons 3 ex-governors. Efcc, it seems they are pursuing this coalition party ADC. What can you say about
It's not an issue of they are pursuing them. Do they have it scratching their cobbles? They should go there and clear their names. They should start defending themselves on a frivolous basis. You have been alleged. Is it? Okay. Is it true that you saw a hand with body phone? Go there and clear yourself. Clear your name. If the Efcc is charging you, take them to court. Don't give us the excuses that they are charging you. If there's an allegation against you, go there and clear yourself, defend yourself, put up a brilliant defense of yourself, and let's see how it goes in the court of law. And some tell us that they are charging you. You are a former governor, and and the infraction have been made against you. Go there, make a claim of defense about yourself, see how you can defend yourself, and if need be, if yes is on you, take them to court, let the court of law straighten everything. Let us get out, let's come up with, let's hear what's the true position of things, and not to be telling us that they are shouting you. Who is shouting you? No. Go there and defend yourself. Yes, it has leave allegation against you. Yeah, go there and answer the allegation made against you. Answer is defend yourself. Provide, set your own side of the story. Let us hear it. Yes, I say you have done this. Don't put up your own defense. Let the two be presented to the public. That's it. That's about this. Allegation have been made against you. Put up your own defense to the public. Let us hear and see your own defense in the public. So as to compare it, let the public have both in their hands. The allegation, your own defense. And if you are not satisfied with that, go to court and challenge the EFCC.
But do you think these people are purposely going after these members in ADC? Because there are also some people that deposit money in APC and they are not going after them. Why is it that it's APC? It's ADC rather.
Let us look. That's an institution that will not agree. That's the sentiment I will not share with anybody.
Okay, sir.
EFCC is meant to fight crime, financial crime. If they are being that searchlight, you see, we should stop this sentiment of saying they are this. Are you guilty of that? Is there such a thing in your? Do you have such thing in your cupboard as truly? Yes. If it is, then go for it. Before you can be sentenced accordingly. That's it. I stop this sentiment. This sentiment you're sharing, and they are hosting for them. So, if you have go there with boldness and confront the FCC and clear your name. If they are just intimidating you, tell them to cause. take them to court and clear your name and stop and start telling us that the Aviation go to court and clear your name, go to Efcc and prove yourself. Ask them challenge us because of law. If you are bold enough that what they are saying is not true. That's it.
But there's this controversy, Mr. Lajide, that when Yaya Bello embezzled money, 80 billion naira, the Efcc chairman said it himself that if he did not arrest Yaya Bello, he will resign. And some people are saying maybe because Adams Oshomole said if you are in APC, your sins are forgiven. That maybe that's why Olukayode could not arrest Yaya Bello.
That means your information is not even correct.
Okay.
Do you know that Yaya Bello is already undergoing?
Now.
Yes, it's already undergoing judicial process in the court of law. The case is already in the court. It's already undergoing judicial process of trial in the court. So the information that he was not arrested is not even correct. He has been arrested and he's already going trial in the court. Only the trial has not been concluded. That's what I want to say about that. So Yaya Bello has already been arrested. He's already going trial in the court of law. So that's it.
But join APC, your sins will be forgiven. What can you say about this statement?
Yaya Bello is what party did Yaya Bello, governor when he was the governor of Kogi State? He was not an APC governor. Was Yaya Bello not an APC governor? He's an APC governor. Yes, he was undergoing trial. So what are you not saying? So I'm trying to tell you that let's not be using this sentiment to be, when an institution is embarking on its own on its duty, on what it was asked to do, let's encourage that institution to go on and complete that assignment, not to be banking on sentiment. When you're banking on sentiment, that means you'll be making decision. Let the decision be encouraged, be fortified to go all out on what it was asked to do. The Efcc has set out to prosecute, what's it called? The Efcc is set out to prosecute fraudulent political officials. And once I pick on one, let us see that it goes through the position of them and come up with either guilty or not guilty. And not to be saying that not to be sharing the sentiment that is pursuing opposition member. Are they without offenses the level within them, do they commit it? Yes or no? That's what matters.
Okay. Hunger, poverty beyond mere statistics in Nigeria. That's coming from the presidential candidate of 2023 and former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi. What can you say about this?
Of course, hunger is in Nigeria now. Hunger in Nigeria it has even gone worse than where Buhari put us under Tinubu. Because Buhari never removed subsidy. The price of things was not so expensive as this. You get my point? So if Buhari did not remove subsidy until Tinubu came and removed subsidy and escalated the price of things beyond what it was under Buhari, that means that hunger during Tinubu regime is worse than under Buhari regime, because when Tinubu removed subsidy on petroleum, prices of everything went up. It went up, so it made things extremely very expensive. Cost of things extremely very expensive, make it more harder for people to live in Nigeria. And Tinubu did not, the excess money he made, he didn't spend it on Nigerians, on those that would checkmate high cost of living. Then I was giving the money to politicians, to governors. If you are spending the extra money he made from subsidy on Nigeria directly, Nigeria will not be much hungrier than this. Nigeria is much hungrier under Tinubu than when under Buhari, because cost of living under Tinubu is much more expensive. Cost of things went up higher than what it was under Buhari. So Nigeria is more hungrier than they were hungry under Buhari. Yes, because of food stuff now, transportation. educational costs, everything, electricity, everything got worsened. Increased the level of worsening. It became higher under Tinubu because of that removal of subsidy. And extra money he made, he should have spent it on, at least, if you spend 70% of that money on things that touch the life of Nigeria, and then you share 30% between you, state and government, it's okay. Nigeria by now they'll be hating Tinubu as the best president because he has access to more money than what Buhari had. But where was the money spent? Was giving money to governors? How was the governor spend the money? Did they spend the money on you or on Nigerians? No, they didn't spend the money on Nigerians. They kept the money. So they at the state level. Unlike if Tinubu has said, okay, this extra money we made from subsidy. Number one, food materials, food stuff, food. I'm going to subsidize this. Make sure food. Bring in food to the market, and people buy food at a less cost. There will be more food on people's table. If it says, I'm bringing more transport to the public, there will be more transport in the public on the road. People will pay less bus fare, transport fare. People will enjoy lesser transport fare. If it says that educational cost, I'm paying more on education, I'm spending more on education, and tuition fee, you are paying less. Books, lecturers produce facilities to the education system. All this will be faced by the citizen. Other areas of life by empowerment, you come to the public. People are not salary earners. We empower them in their businesses, give them more capital, give them grants, make jobs flow for them. All these areas are where Tinubu could have spent the money. But instead of spending money in these areas, he didn't spend money in these areas. All the bulk of the money was spent, was given to the governor. If you bring subsidy, if you subsidize some things, Efcc by Efcc, communication and co. And then all these things are touching the life of people directly. If you have spent this money on them, people will have been hailing him now. But instead of doing that, he didn't do that. Rather, what did he do? It was money was given to him. So Nigeria is more hungrier now. They are more hungry. They are hungrier than they were under Buhari. So Obi was right. That statement.
Okay, as you said, when Buhari Muhammad Buhari was the president of Nigeria, people were hungry. Abi? Mm-hmm. Now you now say Tinubu is there, people were now more hungrier.
People are hungrier now.
Okay.
Because cost of living is becoming harder now. Okay. It's more now. Okay. Because the removal of subsidy removal of petroleum, price for petroleum products has effect on other prices of every other things. When you remove subsidy on petroleum, cost of transportation went up because cost of petroleum products went up. Petrol, this and the rest, everything went up. Aviation fuel, even aviation fuel for airplane. Cost of transporting goods to the market from the rural areas, food stuff went up. Cost of generation went up. The generation plant who are generating electricity, they are paying more for aviation fuel. That is everything. What about a telecom company? Because of generating, they are maintaining their site. That are 24-hour standby generator. Cost of fuel went up as well. So that the cost of petroleum products has effect on cost of every other materials. So that's why the price of other materials went up. It makes cost of living, it makes cost of buying other things to be more higher in Nigeria. That is why under Buhari never remove subsidy now. Things were still fairer. Everything was cost were expensive. But sometimes people was even worse because of that decision. Of course, the removal of subsidy is a good decision anyway. The removal of that subsidy is a action is a good decision. But management of the after effects of it is what I'm condemning. The money he made from excess money he made from it, the way it was spent, that's what I'm condemning. The action itself, the removal of president itself is a good decision on behalf of Tinubu. I credit him for doing that, for taking that decision. But the money is now made. How he spend the money is what I'm condemning.
Okay. Mr. Laji, let me ask you this question. Do you now think Nigerians might be regretting that Tinubu removed subsidy?
Of course, now it's a regret now. It's a big regret. Is it in any way beneficial to them? I listen to me at all. Of those areas I told you, you must have spent this money. If I spend this money on these areas, Nigeria will have benefited from that removal. Personally, it's like it's a hard making impact on them. Personally, every Nigeria will have benefited because if everybody does not have a car, but everybody enter public bus.
Yes.
You will be paying less public transport fare, lesser public transport fare. Get my point? You have been doing that. But you are now, we are left with only public, with only private buses. No government bus on the road. They raise their fare, transport fare, where they have to buy petrol at a much higher cost. You get my point? Why are people bringing food from rural areas to the market? They are buying those trucks that brought food from rural areas to the market. They use diesel. Everything went up. What about the telecommunication company that run their TV, their station, their antenna, where their power station, their substation, where they where their transmission, where their network is being handled. They put their network station, the earth station, on 24 hours generating set. They power that generator 24 hours with diesel, petrol. The cost of generation also went up. They also raised their cost of airtime. Everything. What by education? School fees raised, tuition fee raised. Everything raised up. So that's why we are saying that Nigeria are regretting the removal because it was not, the reward that came from it, which is excess money made from it, was not spent on the life of Nigerians. It was spent on, it was given to politicians and governors. That's why Nigeria is a regret to Nigerians.
Okay, no, I'm saying good morning everyone.
Yes.
Good morning to Mazira. Okay, good morning to Gilwa and Chukwuka. God bless Mazina Bekanu and all Biafrans and Igbos. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. That's nearly on Moha.
Okay.
Precious Ike is saying good morning, the anchor and all our viewers. Okay. Good morning. Okay. I am Tinubu'S greeting all and sundry on Free TV. I am saying that Tinubu does not care about the sufferings of Nigeria citizens.
Okay.
But I want to ask Mr. Tinubu about this one. He said, I am Tinubu saying that Tinubu does not care about the sufferings of Nigeria citizens.
Okay.
But he always drop this comment that Tinubu is the best president in the world.
That's his choice.
Saying Tinubu does not care about the surface of Nigeria.
That means he already had the change of heart.
So maybe
that means he's already coming to the reality of
what is going on. That Tinubu is the
that means already coming. That means he's already coming to the reality of what is going on.
So which side are you standing on?
It doesn't matter.
You are standing on Tinubu's side.
No, it doesn't mean because you are supposed to does not mean you do not point out mistake on his part. What is not going on where we see.
Okay, Ijeli comment. Ijeli Kennedy, Manchester United must win today. Bonjour, monsieur. Okay. I'm watching from Leon City. Okay. Dr. Okwoji, hello guys. Good morning, sir.
Let me get bonjour monsieur, depuis Lyon, depuis la ville de Lyon en France, vous nous saluez. Et nous aussi nous vous saluons et nous vous souhaitons une bonne journée et que l'Éternel vous bénisse.
I don't hear it.
You don't understand now?
Yes. Do you understand?
I don't understand French.
Lyon, it's in France.
Okay.
That's why it's important.
Dr. Okwoji, hello guys. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Dr. Okwoji. Okay. Good morning, sir.
Let's move to this lovely morning. Okay. It's somewhere here.
What is that? What is it?
It's about
the Akwa Ibom.
No. Maybe let's just go to this one then. Armed elders. Boko Haram kill soldiers. Others in Benue and Borno. Women protest fresh killing of three by herdsmen in Gelwata. Block Makurdi Lafia Road. Boko Haram attacks military formation in Borno. Kill 2 soldiers. NAF air strikes. Kill scores of terrorists in Zamfara. US calls for coordinated response against Boko Haram. ISIS, other terrorist groups. Report of attack on troops in Kirawa State, says theater commander. Armed elders again. Boko Haram kill soldiers. If this can be killing soldiers, what is the hope of an average community man there?
Mr. Rashid, sir. Armed elders, their agenda in Nigeria is to capture the whole of Nigeria, subdue it, conquer it.
The whole of our country.
Yes. Fulani elders that came to Africa, that came from Africa to Nigeria, many of them are foreign, they are French-speaking ones who came with the whole aim of conquering this country through Buhari. You remember when Buhari allowed Fulani elders from all Africa to come to Nigeria, and they were questioning him. He said they will give him visa at the point of entry. Remember? I said, why are foreigners being brought to country? Open our borders to them. He said they will give visa at the entry. The sole aim, the sole reason why I was doing that was for a conquest of the whole country. It's all about conquest of the whole country. In the name of legal settlement for under the guise of headers are settling down to as a kind of solution between or what he claim headers and farmers clashes. That's what Buhari always claiming. Headers so farmers clashes. Whereas it's not headers so farmers clashes. It is originally, is intentionally Fulani headers to occupy every section of the country, every locality, settle them in every locality, and then from there begin to launch an attack on every community to capture it, to conquer it in the name of conquest, in the name of Ruga. But thank God that attempt, that scheme failed. They couldn't get a land. No government approved a land for them. That is why you see them killing all across the country. You get my point? So the intention of them is to conquer the whole country. Subdue every.
Think they can truly conquer Nigeria?
It's not possible now. They've got the rule under Buhari. Because they have succeeded if the state governor allocated a portion of that to them in every community where they wanted to settle. That's what been a base for them. That's what been a legislative base for them to say. But no governor allocated a land for them in the south. Rather, they went about promulgating anti-open grazing law that you must not carry your cow. You must not stray you must not allow your cow to stray into people's farm and be eating up their crops. So we thank our governors of the south who stood up Buhari because they had to realize that no, this is not a matter of farmers, this is not a matter of setting either farmers class. It's not a matter of setting Fulani in every community as a base, as a camp, as a base camp where they will begin to launch an attack on every community. Since that one failed, it didn't stop at that. It went about it with another way through water resources bill. Now all water resources, stream, lake, lagoon, rivers, even to the point that you cannot even seek a bowl in your compound. You have to come to Abuja. You have to seek a bowl in your compound. You have to come to Abuja and take it. That one failed again. And the final one that Buhari tried to establish for them was the grazing route. He said there's a route for cow headers from Kano to any part of the cow, for any part of the south, southern land, to every part of the south. And on both sides of the route, kilometers of land must be available for them. You know a footpath. When the man is going along a footpath, the width of the footpath is no more. And for cow, cow can be as large, and so there will be land on both left and right. Grazing route. So that's what all those three schemes failed. All because he wanted to finally settle what Osonafolo could not achieve in 1804 when he captured the southern outside land. But thank God our land has been spared, and Buhari who tried this is no more. So it is that agenda that failed. That's why we see a remnant of Boko Haram, Fulani that still killing in different parts of the country now, particularly in the north now. That's where they came from. That's where they migrated from. When they came from all Africa, they stayed in north. From the north, they now came to other parts of the country, south. Thank God. That's why we see have effect of headers still killing in the land. The Boko Haram now, as for Boko Haram, see, those one they are canvassing, they are campaigning for a separate ideology of where they want a fully Islamic state. You know, so and then all this agenda is because even Nigeria is structured. If Nigeria have been structured properly as a true federal state, all this will not happen now. They know they only have a power over their land. When they come to other region and be doing that, the region will rise up and flood them out. But because of the kind of structure we have, a concentrated, regimented center, whereby everything is located at the center. That's why you have them. That's why you're having this. If there be a true federal state, your own region, your own state have their own authority. You get my point? What will bring about this? This will not happen. So that's what brought about this attitude, this content. This is what we have right now. So for that means you must make sure that true federal state is entrenched in Nigeria, whereby every region has the autonomy to run its own affairs, only contribute funding to the center. You fund the center. It's not too much powerful. Your resources, everything will stay in your region. You run your business. Texas in US, a state in US. Trump does not know how the oil of Texas state is being managed, is being assessed. State government of Texas state run all their affairs. They only pay a percentage to the center to fund the center. That's why the center is Mr. Ali Rashid. It is the state that form federation. It's not the federation that forms itself on people. It's Yoruba state, Igbo state, Hausa state. We say we want to come together to form a foundation and give it a name, whether Nigeria or whatever name you want to call it. That's how entity emerges, and that's what we must revert to. We must restructure the country to make it a true federal state. That's why people like us have volunteered to always continue to speak every day. So, but after I'm speaking, I go on my own business. That's why I volunteer to always speak until one day this I was speaking will cause a change. Think about changes, and we have a true federal state. Otherwise, who is paying me? Are they paying me? It's my time of business. I'm sacrificing to be talking. No feeling way that talk goes in longer way. The Bible says the power of life and death is in the tongue. This talk we are talking is going into the realm of the spirit and cause the changes. And I believe by one day our country will be liberated from this structure, this centralized, center structure we are having now. We'll be able to have a true federal state whereby I have autonomy, some level of autonomy in my own region. The money I make, my region will remain my own region. The last in my region will spend that money on the people of that region. Only part will be decided with things to the public. Not that this time we have whereby every resource is taken to the center. Next we have too much money at the center to be looted. The money at the center is too much to be looted. It's too much. That's why you have it be looted every time. So, but if you have a restructured center, I mean, money will not be too much available at the center to be looted. Much money will not be at the regions, at the states for the development of their people.
Okay, this was what I was looking for at that time.
Okay.
World Bank approves fresh 12.98 trillion naira.
98, not 98.
Okay, 12.98. That was
98.
98.
Not 98, not 98. After points, you call the number one by one.
Okay. 12.98 trillion naira loans to Nigeria in 2 years. 12.98 trillion.
Of course, there's no bad thing in loaning.
There's no bad thing.
Yes. Loan is of a better economic importance. What do you want to put the loan into? That's what matters. I put the loan into productive ventures that can generate the capital and interest and still make profit for you, the entrepreneur of the business. If you take a loan and buy marijuana, and you're ready the marijuana, you're paying back the loan for you buy the marijuana, you're still going home with money at the end of the each work day. What's the bad in that? In doing that? That's not in loan. What's the bad in loan is that when you take the loan, you eventually steal it Every country or the world goes to loan, borrow money. And it's not bad in loaning. The concept of loaning is not bad. What is bad in what are you putting the loaning into? What use are you putting the loaning into? Is it for consumption? Is it to pay salary? Is it to show mechanism? Or you put it to production ventures that will generate that capital, number one. It will generate the interest you are paying on the loan, number two. It's not still put money in your own pocket. I just set an example of taking a loan to buy manual. If you use the manual to work, you are making money every day. You are paying back the loan and interest of your lender. And you are still going with something at the end of the day, every day. Isn't that good? That's a good system. So taking loan is not bad. But if they have taken loan and investment still is, that's where the problem is. So to have taken such a loan, ask the people who take the loan, what production measures they put the money into? Is it capable of generating the capital, paying back the interest, and putting more money into government cover again? That's what matters in loan.
Okay. My man Rashid Olajide, the global analyst, and everyone around find money to you. That's coming from Kinjo Ogba. He's greeting you.
Oh, good morning, Kinjo Ogba. You are blessed, sir. You are blessed, sir.
I am Tinubu'S saying that Buhari was worse than Abacha.
Okay.
Dr. Okwoji, Nigerians must do something to take back their country from the criminal politicians who have hijacked the country. Dr.
Okwoji, good morning, sir. I agree with you 100%. Yes, let me comment on what Dr. Okwoji said. It's because the many masses of Nigerians who constitute over 90%. These politicians are less than 10% Nigeria. But the many masses of Nigeria of over 90%, they are those that they are not active. They are sleeping on their right. If what Nigerian demonstrated during hashtag NSAS was demonstrated against the governance, against the people, against the politicians in power, they would have had a change. But the many masses of Nigeria who are those that they are not active, they are sleeping on their rights. They didn't rise up and take over the leadership of this country from the hand of these few politicians who are ruling our lifestyle, who are giving us bad governance. So I agree with Dr. Okwoji that the moment we the remaining Nigerians rise up, just as some sets did, some Nigerians rose up during hashtag NSAS, we don't want SARS again, and we put a stop to it. If you can rise up to backgrounds to these politicians who are stealing their money, who are bringing up bad policy and governance, Nigeria will be better. Yes, Dr. Okwoji, I agree with you, sir. I'm on the same page with you on that point you just expressed.
I have told Akara for saying that the duty of Hausa people is to drive away all Fulani Janjaweeds who are clandestine and illegal immigrants. Dr. Okwoji said the Nigerians are living under the false belief that we are one. That is where we got it wrong. If you are watching, as you are watching now, please kindly click on the like button, share this program to other people, and drop your comments. We are here for you this lovely morning. Mr. Olajide, let's go to Vanguard for this one. Okay. Have you seen this video on it?
Of course, yes.
Okay, let me ask you a question on it. Unruly Ibom air passenger charged to court, remanded in Kirikiri prison. The lady has been charged to court and taken to Kirikiri prison. What can you say about the pictures and the pictures?
Mr. Rashid, honestly speaking, I must tell you that unruly behavior is not tolerated in any way. Well, the version of this story is that the lady was asked to put up her phone. She refused, and at the point, after the plane has landed, passengers have come out of the plane. Everybody has disembarked. She now went to the person. We have read the story again. She now went to the person who initially told her to put her phone and begin to fight her.
She slapped her.
Yes, she was beginning to fight her. Yes, that's an assault on the lady so much that she insulted. But what I disagree with it, tearing her naked, streaming her naked, expose her private body. Yes.
They didn't mean to.
Mr. Rashid. Mr. Rashid.
They were telling her outside. She refused.
There's another video that said that prove that she wanted to come out, but a lady staff of the airline stood at the entrance saying she will not go out, that they have ordered for police, they will not allow her to go out without being arrested.
The video me I saw.
Yeah, there's another video that came out that where it was shown that a lady staff, I mean a staff of the airline stood on the way, not allowing her to go out, that she must be prevented from going out until the police have called for arrive to arrest her. It was in the process of that she started fighting the lady, I mean the staff so called. But what I'm telling you is that, I mean, she's the only one in the midst of other staff, men and women. Only her on them. Does he want her to be stripped naked, torn her breast, being shown the public? Mostly the business. That's why I like Keyamo, the minister of aviation, that any time women have put that kind of version of that video in the public space, whereby she was still naked and a part of her private body was being displayed, that she must be identified and be sanctioned and be dealt with. Of course, you have arrested that you are probably, but instead of showing that part whereby a body part, sensitive body parts, a woman, breast, shown to the public, it's barbaric. You must condemn that. You don't have to debase womanhood, because in the course of that, carry justice on her. You have arrested her. Before you put such a video, you can edit the video and put on that part whereby you were arrested and hand over to the police. Not that part whereby you have stripped her naked, you have torn her clothes. She's not so I don't agree with that.
He's asking that why is K1 not sleeping?
That's it. That's the same thing. And that's another way I'm going. Injustice, double speaking, double justice. Kwawo is a member of the Lagos team that champion President Tinubu'S political ambition. Lagos says that fight for his ambition. It's because he's connected to President Tinubu. That's why IG as are not spoken. All this why, but look at the speed which this lady was taken to court. Charges were read to her, were prevailed upon her. Charges to court. And also was unruly to aviation staff. What happened to Hashem What happened to Kwamam? Double justice. That's why Obi said double justice. Justice for a poor people. Then the big people, the friendly people were allowed to go scot-free. This is not fair. When you are building a society whereby you want equality and justice, we should be treating our justice equally. We saw former President Trump was shot to court in the US. I told you, we saw how President Trump was shot to court in the US. I stood trial. Can that happen in Nigeria? How many people have? So I condemn this double act. Even offense was even worse. In the case of this lady, the airplane has already landed. Passengers are disembarked from the plane. The plane was not at risk. But in the case of Kwamam, the passengers are fully loaded in the plane. The plane is about to take off, blocking the plane from moving. So the two offenses are not the same. So the case of Kwamam is not even dangerous. It's even more dangerous than the case of what this only went with a coup. But the case of Kwamam, the plane fully loaded was being prepared for which time was full.
Did you condemn the acts of K1?
I even condemn more than this now. Case of Kwamam, the plane was fully loaded. The plane was about to take off. You are preventing the plane from taking off. But the case of this lady, the plane has landed. The person has disembarked from the plane. No more person in the plane. The plane is already grounded. She only went after the crew. But in the case of Kwamam, the plane is fully loaded, was about to take off. You are preventing from taking off. So the offenses are not the same. That of Kwamam was grievous. Was more 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 grievous. Continue. You get my point?
Okay. Let's go to this one. Okay. Government wants 3,598 workers of dismissal, orders fresh verification.
Of course now. They might have committed some offences that necessitate them to be dismissed. Are they just being dismissed? Are they offences they have committed? If they have committed offences that necessitate them to be dismissed, so be it. So be it. So be it. If the offences have committed, they want them to be dismissed. So be it. Yes.
Well, Catholic Church attack. You know that I said that.
Yes, yes.
5 remanded in DSS custody.
All right. Well, if justice is now coming eventually to DSS attack, no war. So be it. Thank God that at the end of the day, those who carried out have been arrested by DSS. That's good. Under Buhari, that matter was never investigated. It was quiet. It was sidelined. It was sidelined. It was silenced. It was spread under the carpet. If they have arrested them, now let's see how far they can go at prosecuting them, and looking and charging them and concluding them in the court of law. So that's so be it. So it's a welcome development that they eventually be fished out. If they are the culprits anyway, and they could be, and I hope they will to get conviction on them. Who kill those people? No more. Attack. Church. So be it.
Let me allow you to.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. Let me have Mr. Asiasa this one. Good morning, Mr. Asa.
Good morning, Mr. Rashid. Good morning to our viewers. Good morning to Dr. Ukwoje. We wish you good luck. We wish you more prosperity. Good morning, Kinjo Ogwa, the palace. Kediote Benis, Kinjo Ogwa. C'est Asa qui te salue. Je voudrais continuer, je voudrais saluer notre frère qui nous suit depuis Lyon en France. Que l'Éternel te bénisse. I want to greet Mr. Tunde Okafor also. May God bless you, Mr. Tunde Okafor. T billion. May God bless you. Lady G, if she's around.
Yes,
God
Lady
bless
G,
you.
good morning, Mr. Asiasa.
Yeah, Lady G. May the Lord Almighty bless all of you. You're all welcome to flip.
Can you say bonjour, mes frères Asiasa?
Bonjour. Ah, bonjour, Monsieur Kinjo. Bonjour. Je pense toujours à vous. Je sais que vous nous suivez.
I love hearing you speak French.
Ah, Lady G. I would also like you. I would like you to learn French also. It is important. We are surrounded here in Nigeria by French-speaking countries. I think we should become a bilingual country. That will be good. May the Lord bless you.
Okay, let me start with this one. Dr. Koji said, no politician will bring the much needed change to the country because the status could not favor them until Nigeria rise up to demand for it. I am truly saying that I do not support that lady who misbehaved in Ibom jet plane. And may I ask what happens to that Yoruba musician who disrupted the movement of plane? Gresham is saying it's funny how Nigerian authorities work very fast when it comes to poor people. Oshiomole and K1 and Kwamwan did worst, yet no detention. The doctor said if what I heard was true, the airline crew took it to too harsh. Phones can be either switched to airplane mode or turned off completely. Both ways are safe.
You see, that's Mr. Ukwoje has reason. That's what we are saying about Nigeria. Law for some people, law will be, enforced for some people in as if we are so lawful. But for some people in Nigeria, some other people, law will ignore completely their acts, and the law will be blind in some people's act. But for some people, law will be enforced as if, you see. And what Dr. Ukwoji also is saying is true. But before tackling all this, I will say Nigeria all these things that people are doing is what they are learning from our leaders. Let's say the fact is what they are learning from our leaders. Because leaders of Nigeria, if a governor come here now and slap you, Mr. Rashidi, you don't have a say. It is a governor. What will you say? It's a governor. Everybody will even accuse you. Even if you didn't offend, they will still find offense and say, that's how they should be treated. He doesn't know that he's in front of a governor. If the son of a governor come and defecate in public here now, people will still justify it. They will say, he was pressed. Since there is no this and that. But if those who don't have mouth, the type of beating they will start to receive before police will arrive. That's Nigeria in which we are. That's why some people think that they can do whatever they can. You see that attitude now, that character, we are forwarding it. It is now going to the whole world. Inside the plane that is a very that is different from every other means of transport. Plane is different. You don't enter plane anyhow because you will fly in the air. If anything happens there in the air, you have no rescue. Nobody will rescue you. You see the plane crash of the Indian plane. How many people lost their life? It's only one person that was saved. So when they say off your phone or don't enter plane with your bottle of wine, Nigerians, so many of them, some think that if they have money, they can do whatever they want. It's only few people that when they are very rich, they still respect everybody, they still respect the law, and you see. But in Nigeria, the way we are, we don't love value and we don't consider value. What we consider is only money and the power. And we believe that when you have power and money, you can undo. And that thing is being, some other people are learning it. See, when a young man here have money, he has cars, he has billion, he thinks that he can do whatever. He can even construct a prison yard in his compound. You have some leaders in Nigeria that if you offend them, they can't take you to court. They will judge you and treat you as they want. Okay, have you forgotten, Rashidi? Have you forgotten what happened with one senator and one taxi driver? Is it a Uber or driver? Is it this that took will I say, is it a package or a load to a senator? And the senator asked him to take it inside his house. He said, Mr. Senator, I'm only a driver. He started to beat him and said he can kill him, nobody will query him. A senator, a maker of law, people that are respected. It was all about everywhere. Posted on the Facebook, social media. Posted on social media. People were shouting. We thank God for social media. Who would have seen it? He would have he can even kill that person and say nobody will answer. He's a senator. That is what is going on in Nigeria. You can see what happened with the other senator that they jailed in London. What is his name? Is it I've forgotten his name. That was jailed in London with his wife. The one that wanted to transplant a kidney transplantation. He took a Nigerian person to London to do that job. And the doctor called, is it the doctor or I don't know how, police came and they arrested him and jailed him in London. You see, if it was in Nigeria, a senator, no, nobody will have, the case will not go to that level. You are a commissioner of police. The son of a commissioner can do, undo. So people are learning all those things from them. That's why they think that they are permitted to do whatever. After all, nothing will happen. Because in Nigeria, people come up and say nothing will happen. That's why we are saying it. And people keep on saying it, that Nigeria Republic, Federal Republic of Nigeria, people are saying is a scam, that Nigeria doesn't exist. There's nothing like Nigeria. And they are saying Nigeria is simple British company, where everything, can happen. You go to Britain, you can't behave anyhow, but you come to Nigeria, you can do whatever you want to do. Do you know that when I saw one Oyibo son, that Oyibo son, I'm sure he asked his father that he want to walk around to see environment. For him to be walking around, they have to hire a security man, police, with a gun at his back. As if Nigerians are animals, as if we are in a zoo country, as Kalu said.
Okay, so the name of that senator is Ike Ekwemadu.
Thank you very much, Ekwemadu.
Adewume Adeloye and Mr. David Okafor.
Okay, you know the story. I won't go back to you. You know the story. Had he been in Nigeria, Ekwemadu will never be arrested. We will talk. The case will close. And that's how everybody believes we can do whatever we like. So I told you, one white man is a young man, wanted to see the environment, walk around. His father gave him a police with a gun, accompany him, as if he comes out alone, Nigerians will devour him. See all those things when you go to social media, that for Oyibo to walk around in Nigeria, he has to have a security person. If not, he will be devoured in the street of Nigeria. So consider us as uncivilized people, and we behave like uncivilized people. Our people think it's when you're a leader, you have money, you have power, you can do, undo. They don't know that by doing that, they behave like uncivilized people. See what is happening in aircraft today. See how people are behaving. You tell a person, off your phone, the person say, I will not off it. Don't enter with a bottle of wine or a bottle of whiskey. He say, I must enter with it. Because that is what is happening here. Whatever. Let me tell you. When you see, even in Nigeria, you have all those ones they call Aburu. Everybody fear them. Aburu. You go to North, you have people that don't go to school at all. Even if you come here to West, there are many Aburu that didn't go to school. They can't speak English. They can't say anything. All what they will say Owota. You understand? Owomita. And they will come in your front. All these keke napep that are working, if you know how much they pay, some pay 3,000, some pay 2,500. Calculate it in a month, in a year, and nobody know them as tax payers. That money is not recognized. That's the country in which we find ourselves. And when they come in front of you, if you don't pay that money, you can be molested anyhow. And that is why I agree with people that say Nigeria is not one. The truth is Nigeria is not one. All those our leaders that are doing whatever they like with all our mineral resources, with all the riches of Nigeria, because what is reigning in the leader now is, after serving as a governor, as a president, when they will retire, they will buy their jets. Some will buy many companies in the Western world. It is what is to show that that person was a governor or was a president of Nigeria. You see, all those things that they are doing, we can't stop them. Dr. Okwaji mentioned it. Why? Because citizens of Nigeria are not one. You have 3 major tribes in Nigeria: Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. And that 3 major tribes are influenced today by Fulani. You don't have Fulani or major tribe, but one day Fulani will come as one of the major tribes. They are influencing all those people because we are not one, and we can't claim our right because you are not one. Come today to protest and say what is going on in Nigeria is wrong. It is this police that was protesting for their pension that will come and pour tear gas and shoot and tell you to go inside and enjoy whatever that is happening. It is Agboro that will come and start to vandalize places and start to fight protesters, and finally it will come to hoodlum. They will tell you it's not protest, it's not peaceful protest. They are breaking shop and they are doing confusion is so, and the trouble continue, the pain continue. We are not one. We say one Nigeria with mouth, but in the really life and really sense of it, nothing like one Nigeria. Okay, let me tell you, for example, people here go with the sentiment and the religion. When Buhari was president, the reason why today I'm saying that all the southwest, southeast, and south, everybody should cool down and leave Tinubu to continue. Whether he's doing it well or not. Why am I saying so? When Buhari was there was a great pain, great suffering on Nigerians. Nigerians started to suffer. Jonathan was making life easy for us. A bag of rice was 7,500. Fuel that time was it 120 naira? And the people went to protest at Ojota. Even some pastors that the people respect in Nigeria, and they pushed Jonathan out. And when they put Jonathan out, the price of fuel increased. Life, living, everything become very hard in Nigeria. When you see any Northern, Fulani or Hausa, you say, you see what your brother is doing? He will say, what is going on? Everything is going well. There is no problem. Nigeria it's you people that are shouting. You are shouting for nothing. Buhari is doing it well. And Nigerians came out, even for answers. North did not come out because they were not concerned. It's their brother. Sentiment is their brother. Okay, today the same APC is in power. After Buhari, Tinubu came. And the Tinubu self is a president of circumstances. As a president that will be maintained because of circumstances. Because when Tinubu came, do you know that all the atrocity, all what was going on during the time of Buhari, Tinubu did not talk. I didn't see him condemn. After Buhari, he still covered the case. He still covered everything that Buhari did and still tell you that Buhari is a good man and a good president. And now, it is his turn. He has come to be a president, not to his complaining. Hellfire will come out and shout that the world want to end. Atiku will say the world want to end. Everybody will be saying the world want to finish because a Western man is president. Why? Why did you shout that time that your brother was there? Nigeria is not one.
Gladys Oyabo.
Yeah.
Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
ma'am.
Yes.
Gladys Oyabo. Good morning, dear command and crew members. Keep up the good work. That's Gladys.
Yeah, Gladys Oyabo. Thank you.
Adewumi Adeloye saying Ike Ekorimadu. David Okafor, I'm sure like I was saying that the name of that senator having prison sentence is Ike
Ekorimadu. Yes.
I'm sure like I was saying that Nigeria is a zoological republic of animals kingdom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Animals kingdom.
Listen what you see
Are you
now.
saying we like animals?
Wait, a person interplane. They say gently off your phone. He say I'm not doing it, and that jet is not your private jet too. It is because of life of people that they are telling you that. Is it a human being that should do like that? Another person carry, is it a bottle of whiskey? Or this plane that is moving? Eh? You are a human being. They say please sir, you say no. Eh? Ekorimadu went to London for kidney transplantation. It is not done. They arrested him there because it's London. A driver went to a senator to drop some packages, message. The senator say, driver, take it inside. He say, sir, I just come to hand this thing over. And the senator started to molest him. What do you call it? You say it's we are civilized nation.
So you're also saying we are animals. It's an animal kingdom.
It's not me that is saying that, it's our attitude that is saying it.
Okay. Dr. Okon, you say manner of approach is important to handle certain matters with dignity without embarrassing anybody.
Okay.
And also like I was saying that Tinubu government is full of touts or admirals.
Okay.
Brema can be admiral everywhere in Nigeria.
Okay.
Ojukwu father was admiral before having his own bus business.
Okay, let me tell you.
You joke by saying, as the lady that has the right to put her phone on the flight mode, it's almost the same as switching off the phone. Here in Europe, I fly by putting my phone on flight mode.
Okay.
Brema can be saying the problem in Yoruba land is the head of regional system. Brema can be during Awolowo time, we Yorubas were better off. Whenever I say good morning, Flip TV, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Oguntade Sheon, Flip TV, yes, I'm saying the pure fact. Well done, Papa. May your days be elongated.
Thank you.
Sir.
And your
during regionalism, Southwest were the most educated, but since when Nigeria our suffering start, Brema Kombi, Tinubu is a failure, but all of them are the same.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Said professionalism is lacking among our security personnel.
Thank you.
Somebody should talk to the lady first in a more dignified manner.
Oh, thank you.
Take her out
thank you.
For arrest. Everyone
you.
deserves respect.
Thank you. Everybody, I'm agreeing with you. Everybody deserves respect. That's why when people say animal kingdom, I say I'm not the one saying it. It's our character. Do you believe that in Nigeria, 5 or 10 people can come out now, like play, they will block this road and say before you pass 1,000. Nothing will stop them. And if they have physical power, they will impose it. And you will be paying 1,000 that you don't know where the 1,000 is going. And the reason why you are paying, you simply pay to save your head. And you say it's a country. And if you go and complain somewhere, you will hear nobody sent them. Nobody sent them. Why are they there? Okay, see in a country, Benue, 200 people assassinated. When they talk about it, somebody will simply say it is clash between farmers and herdsmen. Is it Nigeria alone that has herdsmen? You don't have herdsmen in Western world. Hollandia milk that have been operating in Nigeria for so long. Is it not to make from cow and from other resources? And all those cows from Holland, have we heard that a cow will move from, I don't know, one state to the other? Grazing route was talked, they were discussing matter of grazing route, road of animals in Nigeria. The two sides of road for animals to move. They talk about ranches. You are running private business and they want to make it government affair. All those ones that are renting shops, is it government that is renting it for them? See Nigeria. Killing everywhere. And the people will giving you reason for killing. Reason for which people are dying for nothing. Reason for which 200 and something people will die. They die in Enugu, they die in Ebonyi State, they die in Imo State, everywhere. Plateau. Under the watch of army, under the watch of police. You have all sorts of uniform in Nigeria. All sorts, I say all sorts of uniform operating, security men. And the people are dying in that way. All our borders, people can enter from anywhere at all time and they become Nigerians. All of us are moving. But go to Gabon, go to Ivory Coast. You enter with your paper. If you enter today, they know this is a stranger that have come in, and you walk with your paper. Boko Haram was defeated in all the small countries, but Nigeria, how many years today? They tell you they can't. You have some states controlled by Boko Haram, and you call us a country. You say one nation. Anybody that enter government, we pack. Money. All of them. Ask yourself, all this heavy, huge amount of money. One person, when I was out of this country, asked me, why government officials of your country, some of them used to become rich that they can buy even a small country. How come? How much is their salary? I laugh. I say, you're talking about salary. Did they care about salary? It is, will I say, is it public cake? What will I call it? Anybody that enter there will just start to carry. It is work. We are accustomed to that. Nobody care for what masses of Nigeria citizens are treated like strangers. You are living in your country just like a stranger.
Okay. World Bank approves fresh 12.98 trillion loans to Nigeria in 2 years. 12.98 trillion in 2 years.
That's what we are talking about. Borrow and borrow again. I want to tell you that the money that the past president borrowed, he borrowed so many things. If he has any achievement, was with borrowed money. And then what was your work as a president? If it is that everybody can become president. If I become president of Nigeria today, I start to borrow money and achieve anything with the money I borrow and leave debt on the head of unborn children. After borrowing, the past leader borrow. When Tinubu was coming, he knew that the only option for him was to remove fuel subsidy. If he had to achieve anything, he has to remove fuel subsidy. As he removed fuel subsidy, the things start to weigh on Nigerian masses. To fuel ordinary keke before, I asked a keke person, they were filling their tank with 1,300 when it is too much. And now the same tank take more than 10,000.
1,300
before.
Now
and
more
now
than
10,000. It means that everybody is paying loan, suffering and paying loan, and you did not see and you did not benefit anything. That's why you see people running out of Nigeria. So instead you will start to manage yourself and be paying loan that you did not, that doesn't concern you. Why not to go to another country and manage yourself? The same keke, if you ride it in another country, you can be filling your fuel tank with maybe 2,000 and make your money than to stay here and pay the debt you don't know about. So the past government borrow. And when Tinubu was coming, with just fuel subsidy and borrowing again, I don't think you can do anything. He continued to borrow, fuel subsidy. Nigerians are suffering, Nigerians are paying, Nigerians are dying. And it is now that the North is telling you that Tinubu is bad. Why didn't you say that Buhari is bad?
Okay.
So Nigerians are dying, they are paying debt, and our unborn children will continue to pay debt from something to nothing, and China from nothing to something. It is upside down world. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Okay. Panic in ADC as EFCC goes after key members. What can you say about this?
EFCC go after key members. Where was EFCC since? Those key members have worked in our government. They have worked. They are having key posts, appointments, so many of them. Ever since they have been working, is it today that their file will be open? Is it today that EFCC see them? Is it today that EFCC notice them? So as this EFCC is going after them, all this is political. That's what I think. EFCC, all members of APC today, are you not see them? Are they doing so well? Have they eliminated corruption? All of them, are they doing so well in all areas? Why is it today that they go after members of ADC? Ask yourself, why is it today? Okay, I will advise all those members to respect the word of Oshomole that we still know and is still on today. It is still retained. Oshomole was denying it. Oshomole say if you enter APC, all your sins are forgiven. So those ADC, instead of them to pursue you, you are in Nigeria, instead of them to pursue you and for you to suffer, the suffering that you people don't like to suffer. Many of you looted the money because you don't want to suffer. So to escape from that suffering, since ADC, you are the same thing with APC, all of you are the same people, the same bed of the same feather. Since you are the same, to save your head, you can quickly run to APC so that, as Oshomole said it, your sin will be forgiven. That one is not too much problem.
Okay, Buhari Akobi is saying everyone know Buhari destroyed Nigeria economy before he's elected because he immediately has spent 210 trillion naira. That's why it is urgent to divide Nigeria.
Thank you.
Omo Gbegbe by saying good morning everyone on 50.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank
Mr.
you.
Asa.
Thank you. Good morning.
Dr. Koji say, Mr. Asa, I was surprised when Nigerians were applauding Tinubu for removing subsidy. The only benefit they were enjoying are citizens of Nigeria. In fact, I was confused then. Buhari Akobi saying Nigeria Senate audit reveals the loss of 210 trillion naira. Our viewers, if you're watching now, click on the like button, share, comment, share.
Thank you, Mr. Ugoji. When this subsidy was removed, because it was only option for Tinubu to continue, that's why immediately he acquired power. He said subsidy removed. Some Nigerians we are saying, it's good for us, and we only think today. We don't think about future. Removal of subsidy is very good. It's good for our children. I was asking them, which children are you talking about? Money that was given during COVID-19. Did you receive anything? Did you see it? They say they will keep this money and do better thing. Tell me better thing than life of people. Did you see that money? And subsidy removal is good to our children. Which children? The future that is already destroyed. Money that they borrow that your children, unborn children, will pay. Subsidy decent. I was telling people that's the only thing that Nigerians benefit a little bit. That the resources, the riches that God bless our country with, all of us can benefit a little bit. It's only that subsidy. Now that is removed, we are no more benefiting anything. Then those who were saying it's good for us, it is removed. What are you benefiting now?
Okay, let me allow you to Mr. Sasa.
Yeah, thank you.
Good morning, Mr. James.
Yes. Good morning. Morning, sir.
It's nice having you this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start from here. Panic in ADC as EFCC goes after key members. EFCC gives coalition member Tinubu'S over 189 billion fraud. Insists on probe. Key coalition members push back as anti-graft body summons 3 ex-governors. What can you say about this? EFCC are going after ADC members.
Thank you so much. EFCC is just another toothpick of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Knowing fully, yes, Bola Ahmed Tinubu have hijacked the institution in Nigeria. As we speak now, the INEC, the legislature, the judiciary, EFCC is already in his pocket, and he's using him now to witch hunt this ADC, this coalition party. But it's not new. Let's be realistic to ourselves. Tinubu is not the one that started it. This has been a routine for incumbent president, whereas they use EFCC to witch hunt people that they know that there will be a problem for them in the next election. However, I keep saying it that all these shenanigans we are saying now, we are not ready. The only solution we have in Nigeria is going by regional government. And if you don't want regional government, divide this country, let everybody go on their own peaceful way. As it is now, this is no longer a country. It's no longer a country for life. If you are in Nigeria or you are outside Nigeria, you will pity people living in Nigeria. Now, the only people who are living in Nigeria, who are enjoying Nigeria, are the politicians and the elite, which Bola Ahmed Tinubu have took it upon himself and be sharing the national cake for. As I speak to you now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu will remove fuel subsidy, hoping that life of Nigeria will be better in terms of our education. It will improve in our education, it will improve in our health sector, it will improve in our electricity. But all these things in our security, all these things I have mentioned before, you know, are zero before Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He did not do anything. Nothing to do. So for me, we are only prolonging the evil days ahead of us. Every Nigerian right now, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Igbo, whether you are Hausa, whether you are a BPO, whether you are from the middle belt, the Kogi state where I come from, whether you are in abroad living in Nigeria, every Nigerian should be shouting now, it's restructuring, or we go back to regional government, or you divide this country. Look at the southwest here, the Yoruba, who feel that no, Nigeria cannot divide. One Nigeria is far better than we divide, because they all hope on Bola Ahmed Tinubu that if Bola Ahmed Tinubu come into board, Bola Ahmed Tinubu have all what it takes to make Nigeria a better place. But look at it, the reverse is the case. Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime now is the worst regime ever in Nigeria, because few of us know Bola Ahmed Tinubu when he was governor of Lagos State, that he only go with few people he knows that he can use to achieve his aim. It's not after the masses that how the life of masses will better. That's how he did Lagos State. All the glory that have been accumulated to Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Lagos today is as what Fashola and Ambode and Fashola did in Lagos.
So do you mean Tinubu didn't do anything?
The only thing he's claiming in Lagos that he was the one that brought Fashola and Ambode. Apart from that, there's nothing Bola Ahmed Tinubu doing in Lagos. Jakonde is the one that did everything. Now you see in the federal, what is he doing? He's doing nothing. All he needs now is collecting the money that he's collecting from the masses, from the subsidy. He's supposed to be used to pay subsidy. He's sharing it for the governors, sharing it for people who make him to win election. And that's why he's going for opposition now. People like Tinubu is using the FCC to threaten them. But is that one will not work. That one will not work. If you like, arrest all of them, Nigeria will change its mind when 2027 election, because even the southwest people now, they are hungry. They are not with it.
Do you not think EFCC can be like against Peter Obi?
No, EFCC does not have what it takes to hold Peter Obi. Obi is the most clean. When I was coming out now, in as much I'm telling you that one Nigeria cannot work, we should go back to regional government. Obi is the cleanest of them all. Don't you see the audacity Peter Obi have walking up and down? Even if you tell me say Obi belong to secret society, is Bola Ahmed Tinubu not belong to secret society? Is the rest politician not belong to secret society? Why are they not working like the way Obi is working in it? Because Obi hand is clean. Obi is not a fraudulent man like the way the other politicians are, and that's why I just want Peter Obi coming out now. Obi was playing he played table tennis in Port Harcourt. That's to tell you the free mind they have. It does not look Nigerian money. If Obi have cockroach in his cupboard, Bola Ahmed Tinubu APC government, they will have used EFCC to silence Peter Obi right from that 2023. But they have nothing against Peter Obi. Obi say go and verify. Since 2023, reasonable Nigeria now will have been coming for Peter Obi to become the president. The only sin of Peter Obi is because Peter Obi is an Igbo man, and that's why they will not allow him to near that power. However, I have said it time without number. Obi, don't waste your time. Channel your energy for Biafra to come. Let Oduduwa come. Let the Arewa go on their own. Now that we are having Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are having Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, is the right time for regional government. Let Bola Ahmed Tinubu come and coordinate his people in Southwest. Let Peter Obi go to Biafra and go and coordinate Biafra land, and let Atiku go and coordinate Arewa. There is nothing wrong. We have Biafra in Nigeria. We have Oduduwa Yoruba nation in Nigeria. We have Arewa in Nigeria. Go to United States of UK, where they have 4 countries under UK. We have Scotland, England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. In one UK, the same UK, all the politicians are running to. Is to tell you that we can also do the same thing in Nigeria, and it works. So for me, EFCC cannot go. I dare EFCC to go to Peter Obi. They have nothing record against Peter Obi. So that's why you can see now they can arrest all the whole opposition politicians, but none of them can go close to Obi.
But some people are saying these things that Obi is doing, like maybe it's just doing high service.
Oh,
it will go to north, it will go to south. Like, some people are saying it's doing high service.
And that's why Nigerians, we deserve the type of leader we have. I reason the way many Nigerians reason. If you call Peter Obi is doing high service, the rest politicians who are not doing high service during the time of election, they will share the dollar, they will share the money to collect vote. Immediately after they win, they go back. They are looting the money till the next election. When did you see Atiku last? Election is coming close now. Atiku is coming back from Dubai. He wants to become president of Nigeria. But ever since 2023 election, only Peter Obi, the presidential candidate, that has been moving from one state to another, affecting lives, changing lives, is to tell you that man, if Obi were to be Yoruba man, if Obi were to be Hausa, for long they will have allowed him to become president of Nigeria. But the only sin of Peter Obi is because he's an Igbo man. As Omore Showore have said that the agreement between the Yorubas and the Hausa, that Igbo man can never go to power because of a 1966 coup. They believe that it is Igbo that carried the coup. But let me say it here that the coup, they are saying the coup. After 1966, where even the North in June 1966, they retaliate the coup. They killed most of the Igbos. In 1967, when they hold that Aburi Accord meeting in Ghana, where they agreed that regional government is the best. Well, how come Yakubu Gowon allow him to be mislead or misinformed that regional government is going to make the center to weak? And that's why we are today. So for me, I stand on my stand. I am not supporting anybody, whether Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, or Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The right thing to do for Nigeria now, regional government. Let the Yoruba nation go for their own. Let the Biafra go. Let the Arewa go. We can still be one Nigeria, Republic of Nigeria, but everybody is accountable to what is producing their security. And I think that's the best way for we to get a better Nigeria that we all dream of.
Okay, but Obi became the president of Nigeria now. How will it tackle the issue of insecurity, especially Boko Haram?
Yes, I keep saying it. Obi don't have solution to Nigeria problem, right? I said it. The only thing that you are seeing Nigerians are going for Peter Obi is the cleanest man among of them all. Not that Obi have the solution to Nigeria. The only solution Peter Obi will have, and that's why they are afraid for Igbo man to become president of Nigeria, that Obi might likely give Nigeria regional government, or you divide Nigeria. Because even if Obi become president of Nigeria today, if he refuse to give Nigeria regional government or divide Nigeria, it does not have no miracle will happen under his government. Because this Fulani man will frustrate him, will shock his government, will frustrate all his efforts. You understand? So for me, I keep saying the regional government is the way out. You can see the way even Bola Ahmed Tinubu is afraid of going to Benue, where they are killing my people in Benue.
A president be afraid?
President, I am saying it on national television. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is afraid to go Benue.
Why?
He's afraid. The last time he went to Benue, did he go to the community where they kill? He did not go there. Right? He did not go there where they kill. See, it's only a country, in a country this kind of shenanigans is happening. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu call Nigeria a zoo, I think if we are to be now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will withdraw that word. Nigeria can no longer be described as a zoo currently because zoo is far better than Nigeria now. Let me explain to you. Zoo is better than Nigeria now is that in zoo, when lion show up, every other animal they bow because lion is the king of the jungle. But in Nigeria here we have a president. These Fulani herdsmen, terrorist attackers, they do whatever they like. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I tell him, let him go to Benue. In next 1 hour, Benue people, they will keep Benue people again. Let him go to Plateau. The 1 hour he left, they will keep. What are you telling me? Is zoo not better than us? Zoo is well organized. Zoo is far better as we are now. And that's why I'm saying that before everything will totally destroy, let's go back to regional government. All this one, Atiku Abubakar is the one. What does Atiku Abubakar have to offer Nigeria? He has nothing to offer, for crying out loud. Atiku Abubakar is another pro-mass of Bola Ahmed Tinubu if he's not going to worse. Right? The only person who can be looking on to, if he have the audacity, the courage to give Nigeria regional government, is Peter Obi. Because he's the cleanest guy among them all. I dare Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Efcc to go for Peter Obi. You understand? I dare Bola Ahmed Tinubu APC government. Let them go for Peter Obi and go. If they know that Obi have any cockroach in his cupboard, he will say, he say, go and verify. Are you saying that Peter Obi is powerful than the Nigerian government? It's not. With all the whole mouth Obi is making. Listen to me. I listened to Peter Obi this morning. I begin to develop natural love for him. In as much I feel that his effort is going to be waste because they are not going to allow Igbo man to be president of Nigeria. Yesterday, the situation that happened about the airline, the girl that they mishandle, yes. They almost stripped naked. Obi make a statement this morning that the reason why we are where we are in Nigeria today is a letting of justice in Nigeria. K1 the ultimate, with due respect. We knew what happened last 2 weeks.
The girl has been sentenced to kill prison.
That is where I'm going. K1 the ultimate. We saw what happened. At the end of it, they say he should come and beg Nigeria. He apologized. Did he go to prison? He owned his even worse. He was trying to stop the airplane not to move. If anything would have happened, everybody in that aircraft would have perished. But because the K1 the ultimate is a friend to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he's a rich man pikin. This other guy is a poor man pikin. Poor man pikin now they don't carry and go kiri now, right? But K1 the ultimate is working freely. Can you see that Nigeria can never be better? And that's why I say, if we continue this way, Nigeria cannot go. See what Ekweremadu did that landed Ekweremadu in UK prison with his wife, as the wife just came out music. If Ekweremadu will have do it in Nigeria here, maybe the boy die in the scene. Ekweremadu will have still be maybe a Senate president now or maybe a deputy Senate president. Nobody will hurt him. But he did it in a land where there is law, and the law caught up with him. Who will ever tell Ekweremadu that a senator over 16 years in Nigeria will be in UK prison, not for fraud, because of what they are doing in Nigeria and they go scot-free. He cannot do it there and go scot-free. That's why I'm telling you that this guy now they put in Kiri now because now poor man. See, poor man became not suffer for Nigeria. If you be poor man, you live in Nigeria, hold your God tight. Because even if you get issue now, go to police station now. Police people, Nigeria police now, because of corruption, they collect money for the person who get money, they put the matter for your head. You go jail, you won't know anything. Go to court. Judiciary is the worst of it all in Nigeria. Judiciary now like this. As he saying it today, the judiciary have not, Supreme Court of Nigeria have not explained to us how come that if Paul Uzodinma, the fourth person in Nigeria, the fourth person during the election, because number one in Imo State, as Supreme Court explained to Nigeria, is to tell you the level we have found ourselves in this country. And I have keep saying it that there's no way about it. That the only way now is get regional government. Everybody go on their own. We can still be one Nigeria.
Okay, let me read some comments here. The fuel in Nigeria has never been subsidy since 1991. The Waymaker, Chukwujeku is greeting you.
Thank you. Good morning, sir.
Not all Yorubas, but Tinubu'S scavengers. That's coming from Graham Akobi. We Yorubas believe we can do better. Udokoji said Nigerians are not ready for better Nigeria yet. But though, let them make another mistake in 2027. Maybe they will come to their senses. Graham Akobi saying Ingo CN's regional system. I wouldn't even plead for regional system, but was jailed. Graham Akobi. I am Junior Kafo saying that Nigeria is a hopeless country where criminals are the aims of affairs in this country. King George, but the way man, you are giving us the gospel this morning.
Thank you so much, sir.
Where my community say the law of aviation transport is clear. Where my community say the woman pilot should have called police. Nobody saying Akobi, you so much like to refer to Awolowo, Zik, who was the politics of the old, who was ruled Nigeria for 6 months, and subsequent leaders can't fix the mistake of Euro 65 years. Who is fooling who? Who can let me take care of this lobby money? World Bank approves fresh 12.98 trillion loans to Nigeria in 2 years. 12.98 trillion loans. What can you say about this?
For me, I think, in all honesty, Tinubu just want to bury Nigeria. Because I don't see the reason why he keep borrowing all this unnecessary borrowing. This is what we complain under Buhari government. Buhari borrow. We don't know what Buhari. They were forging Buhari's signature. It was after his death. Oh, Buhari was forming signature. They were forming signature for Buhari. It's exactly what is happening now. Are we saying that they are forging signature for Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Why all this excess borrowing? You remove subsidy, Nigeria are crying. Nigeria cannot see food to eat. Nigeria now, many people are sleeping under the bridge because even to rent one room now is a problem in this country as we call ourselves. Ask yourself, what is Bola Ahmed Tinubu borrowing all this money for? Who is going to pay all this money? For crying out loud. I am pleading to Nigeria, use all your platform. Let's go for regional government. These people go bury all of us. See, you might hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not, but every word this young man has spoke, everything has come to pass. He said, if Nigeria did not come to an end, Nigeria will end all of us. And that's where we are gradually heading to. So, Nigeria is... See, if you know the rate of people that are dying of hunger in Nigeria, right? Before, if you are drinking Gary, they say, see this poor guy, they drink Gary. Gary is not for big man now. You can't drink Gary if you know money not there in your pockets. So what are these people doing to work it or to make a lot better for us? Rather they keep on borrowing. For me, no difference between Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Buhari. The same way Lawal was what is it called? Accepting borrowing, signing. The same thing Akpabio is doing now. So for me, Bola Ahmed Tinubu the king is what a nightmare.
Customs intercept 10 billion worth of arms, expired drugs.
Well, it's the one they show to us. They are the one they have been doing that we don't know about of it, And as it is right now, as I tell you now, everything still go back to regional government. We don't trust anybody anymore. All the money where customs say they don't make, where the money they? The money where EFCC, this EFCC chairman, yeah, where they don't collect everything, where then they? They look this money, all this thing where they just go for formality's sake. So for me, the best way is let's go back to regional government right now, land.
Regional government.
No, regional government is how it works. When we were once regional government, the Yoruba, the Southwest were doing well, the Igbos were doing well, the North were doing well, and that's why when they went for that Aburi court in Ghana, Ojukwu said let's go back to regional government because when Ojukwu saw what happened during the coup in 1966, the coup took place in January 1966. Then the Northerners retaliate in June 1996, where a lot of people were killed. But up to today, the Northerners and the Yorubas are taking it upon themselves that Igbo caused the coup, that Igbo killed. And that's why you can see that somebody like Rube Abati will come on national television and they say the civil war have not ended. You can see that kind of word from somebody like Rube Abati making that kind of statement. That is to tell you that Nigeria have not healed. All what Rube Abati is trying to tell you that nobody should vote for Igbo man, that Igbo man caused the civil war. You understand? And that's why any Igbo politicians who have I not still open, who is still sleeping till now, that believe this one Nigeria is always deceiving himself. But I don't blame most of the Igbo politicians, because most of the Igbo politicians are being planted there to work for these people. Right? They are being planted there because I see already the Igbos have been shortchanged in Nigeria. Igbo has been deleted out of Nigeria. And that's why you see no anywhere they allow Igbo to come to power. But not to the people in power, since Igbo have been pushed aside in Nigeria, our economy have gone down and our economy will continue going down. Let me tell you, during the time of Obasanjo, Otto Yar'Adua and Jonathan, the Igbo, they were in affair of our economy. Our economy was flying in Africa. We are one of the best. Africa, people like Cameroon, Ghana, they are coming into Nigeria to come and look for greener pasture. But the moment Buhari brought his hatred against the Igbo tribe and pushed them aside because of the civil war, because of the Biafra war ended. Look at where we are now. I am not an Igbo man, but it is very difficult for you to see any Igbo man who is begging on the streets. We know people who are still begging in the streets of Lagos. And that's why to save more life, because one Nigeria is consuming Nigeria, one Nigeria is destroying Nigeria. To save more life, let's go back to regional government. Yoruba will do worse. Yoruba will do well as Yoruba nations. Biafra will do well as Biafra nations. Arewa will do well as Biafra nation. Holding us one together. Where Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is afraid to go to Benue where they are killing my people. If you don't call Nigerian soldiers to go and intercept it, they will not go. You are killing our people. Allow everybody to be on their own. How are you telling me that the bandits which you claim that they are not Nigerian Fulani, they came from Nasarawa, they came with over 50 bikes. No Nigerian soldiers were able to stop these people. No Nigerian police were able to stop them. They will come, they will fulfill their mission, they will go scot-free. And you are telling me that one Nigeria. What has one Nigeria did to me? One Nigeria, that's why you see the best doctors in Nigeria, best engineer, best IT students, they are in UK, they are developing UK. Southwest where we are now, they are the best in terms of educations. They produce the best doctor, the best engineer. But as I speak to you now, they are not reaping to the best they are produced because all of them they are now in UK. Half of doctors of Yorubas now they are in UK, developing UK. Why? Because Nigeria is not producing. If today we have Yoruba nation, all the Yoruba doctors in the UK, they will come to their fatherland and invest in their father, and they will make Yoruba nation a better place. So I'm saying it that one Nigeria is killing Nigeria. A lot of Nigeria who are gifted, professionals are in abroad, developing abroad. Why they leave their father country? All in the name of one Nigeria. One Nigeria is not taking us to anywhere. We can still be one Nigeria where we have Yoruba nation, we have Biafra nation, we have a Arewa nation. Let those one in diaspora who are doing well come to their fatherland and come and develop their father. Holding one Nigeria where one man we hold everybody. Jungle. I keep saying it. Power is not forever. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whether 4 years or 8 years, Bola Ahmed Tinubu will leave. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu leave now, what will be the fate of the Yorubas who are following because of tribe? Our brother must finish. After 8 years, what will be the fate of Yoruba? Buhari live there now. What is the fate of the Northerners? They are crying now that Tinubu is giving all the whole appointment to Yoruba. The same thing Yoruba too will cry when Buhari live there. So to stop all these shenanigans now, let's go to one regional government. Yoruba, be on your own, produce what you have, take care of your security. We just have maybe a prime person like the way France, UK are doing. You have one person there as a figurehead where every region will be paying maybe 30% to this. Everybody control. We will live far better. No Yoruba man supposed to be suffering because Lagos alone can secure the Southwest people. If you are a graduate, you will do well. They will employ you. You are doing well because of only criminal politicians are the ones deceiving people who does not have brain. A Yoruba man who have finished school, who's supposed to have a good job, taking care of their parents, they don't have a job, they don't have a choice no other than to join Agbe to work. To survive, many Nigeria, it's not limited to only Yoruba, it's everywhere. You don't have work, you go and join Yahoo, do Yahoo to feed yourself. But if you are regional government, the moment you finish school, there is work for you to do. Is it not better? If I tell you that there's Yoruba nation, all the doctors, most of the doctors in the UK now are Yorubas. They will come back to their fatherland, to build their fatherland. None of these few greedy people have hijacked the power. They are destroying Yoruba land, thinking that they are. See, let me not even go further anymore today. Maybe tomorrow will be another day for us. The few people who the Yoruba feel that they are repairing the Yoruba land, they are the destroyers of Yoruba land. But the time will come where monkey go, he no go return.
Let me allow you now, Mr. Jim, to win let me have Mr. Ariwa this one. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. It's nice to be here once again. Thanks for having me. You are doing well. I have 10 minutes. Good morning.
One Nigeria. What can you say about it?
One what?
Nigeria. Let's start from there.
One Nigeria.
Yes.
What is one Nigeria? There's nothing like there's nothing like
Hausa, Yoruba together in one place.
Olasukomi, Chinedu, Abubakar in one place. How does that name sound together?
Maybe
my name is Olasukomi. There's Chinedu, there's Abubakar. Are we one in Nigeria?
Like Okafor now, Tunde Okafor.
No, Tunde Okafor. No, that name is an Igbo man, but he stayed in Yoruba land, and according to him, he was treated very well. As in, so where I'm going is the fact that the Bible says that can two work together except they agree. Africa has always suffered. It was in Berlin that they partitioned Africa. They petitioned you as if they are sharing rice. they're there giving you artificial boundary. I said yesterday, a Fulani man in Nigeria and a Fulani man in Niger, they are more closer than a Fulani man in Nigeria with a Fulani man in Kano and a Yoruba man in Abeokuta. A Fulani man from Kano lost another Fulani from Niger more than me. Also coming from Abeokuta, Ogun State, and a Bama. Yes, I give another example that closer to. I always give that example. If you are watching me, you are Nijebu man. I'm Abeokuta man. In the same Ogun State, your place, they say they want to leave Ogun State. The truth is that we are not one, and our leaders know, and our pastors know. That is why they must send their children abroad to secure them. I said Yakubu Gowon is not in Nigeria today. About the law, you understand? He knows. He knows. They fought for that civil war of that oil. Okay, if the oil dries up today in Nigeria, no more one Nigeria. Take it or leave it. If that oil dries up today in Nigeria, no more. It is just all of it just go back because the North have their own natural resources. They are hiding it. There is gold in Zamfara. Did you see Abuai when Buhari unveiled it? Pure good gold in Zamfara. Bandits have taken over in that side. But then the oil in Niger Delta, which people call South, Niger Delta is being shared by all Nigeria. The taxes in Lagos. Yeah, I gave you an example. I said Kano was 44 local government. Lagos was 20. They removed Jigawa from Kano. Jigawa from Kano. Jigawa to 7 local government. Till now, Lagos have 20 recognized. You know, they have it at 7 yesterday. That's different. 20 in the constitution. What does that tell you? So then the taxes in Lagos, all those spots everywhere, is being shared by the North. Every month end they go like with a bowl to share your taxes in Nigeria. The truth must always remain. This country is not one, and our leaders knows it. Let me give you another example now. You saw what happened. Oshomole first did it at the airport. Oh, it was not that said when you join the APC, your sins are forgiven. Oshomole said it. Oshomole did it at the airport. Oshomole now is working free. Kwam One did his own at the airport. He has apologized, Abi. 6 months ban, Abi. That lady has done her own now. They are giving that lady life. I'm telling you, yes, life. That she cannot fly any aeroplane. Yes. Now, yes. What does that tell you?
And she was taken to prison.
And you are in that one Nigeria. That favors only certain people and does not favor only certain people. So these are the issues. These are the problems. We know the problems. We know the issues, but we keep deceiving ourselves. I don't deceive myself. My father always tell me, if they are deceiving you, don't deceive yourself. I don't deceive myself. I know where I'm coming from. I'm always, so if you are watching me, know this person is from Abeokuta. I'm a Yoruba person. Because the reality is the fact that you and me and him and her, we are not one. The British who joined together have left the EU, like I've always said. Look at your newspaper now. Efcc is going after the ADC members. Am I right?
Yes.
They have Belonko. Okowa. But don't worry. If those ADC members, if they enter the APC, they'll be forgiven. According to Oshomole. You understand? So these are the issues. The truth is, where do I even start from again today? Good morning, all of you.
Very sad how Igbo's ancestors were living peacefully in Yoruba land. Now we hate each other. That's Oyama Kombi. Good morning, Mr. Iluwa. Please, we are standing in the nation's platform that says Wazo Biafra. I don't understand. Okay, Wazo Bia. Okay. Only Yorubas returned Igbo's wealth back to them after the war. Dr. Okwadi is saying, even though Igbo destroyed Nigeria in 6 months of his leadership, and your subsequent leaders couldn't correct his mistakes in 65 years, means you don't have reasonable leaders. I want to ask a question here, Mr.
Yes, question.
Okay, you said Yoruba should go their way.
I said I've always maintained that a Yoruba man should have that knowledge that we are not one with other tribes. But now we have found ourselves here. Let there be equity, fairness, and justice. That means what is good for the goose must be good for the gander. If a Yoruba man can become a president, a Fulani man can become a president, and Igbo man too can be, since we are in that one place. But at the back of your mind, don't forget when you are growing up, and your mother would have told you what your money to share. Remember the son of whom you are. I always remember I'm from Abiyakuta. So you must always remember that we are not one. And I give an example of your pastors, your GO. People that surround them are from their same tribe. Go and look at most of them. In the different industries, in your banks, in everywhere. If the person is from a particular tribe, the people that surround him must be from that tribe. That was the mistake that Jonathan did. Jonathan made a mistake. 2015, you left a full animal as an INEC chairman. You understand? You cannot do that. So that is the fact. So now, see, whether I like it or not, the chicken will come home to roost one day. The chicken will come home to roost one day. That one day. I might not be here, but that chicken will come home to roost. And internet does not forget. They will remember that this guy always tell them. The chicken must come. You know your home. Mandela said, speak to a man in a language that you understand. It enters to his head. Speak to a man in his own native mother tongue. It enters to his heart. Good morning and ekaro is the same thing. But if you tell me ekaro, I'm always like, that's the same thing. So the thing is that in Akwana, now if there's one common language within the people, they wouldn't say very well. I told an Hausa man, there is no way only Hausa or Fulani will have only that country and they will have to Buhari. That's the fact. There is no way. You will vote for your best possible candidate because you are managing yourself. But when you are one, you can vote for any person as long as it's from your tribe. You don't know what you are doing. I said in this your one Nigeria, in Unity School, go and check the record here. A Yoruba man must have a different iron mark. An Igbo man different iron mark. The North always have lower mark. And they will be admitted into that same military, that same unitary school. But go and look at your boss, your practitioners, your federal jobs. The Hausas are majorly there, and you are saying the country is not working. It cannot. That is the problem. So I'm not asking you to divide. You are okay. Are you one in the first place? Where are you dividing to? You are not one in the first place now. Me and you are not one, even from the same Yoruba. Landlord in Lagos will tell you that I don't want Igbo, for example, and Ondo and Ekiti. You don't understand how they talk. Landlord in Lagos will say, some of them, I don't want Igbo, but even with Ondo and Ekiti, I don't know Yoruba people like you. What are you talking about? So the reality must always see that reality, that consciousness is what I bring. Always be conscious of yourself. But as at now, I'm not a tribalistic person. I've always said they know. Don't be tribalistic. Be fair to everybody. But at the back of your mind, always know and remember where you are coming from and the son or daughter of whom you are. That is the fact. That's what I bring to the table. That's what I always come here or everywhere on my platform to tell you and to remember you. Under Muhammadu Buhari, the North kept quiet. They said protest was haram. Haram simply means forbidden in Arabic. Under Jonathan, they used Boko Haram to chase that man out. Jonathan was virtually chased out by so-called insecurity, cheaper girls and all those nonsense. But today, as Jonathan built schools, Almajiri schools for the North. When Buhari came in, did they go to the school? What are you talking about? So it always tells you that we are not one. Everybody wants their brother or their sister to be at a particular place. That's not how to build a country. I give you an example of Africa. Now I'll give you an example of Nigeria. Who joined you together? You understand? Who joined you? Okay, where did you sit at the table to say Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo? You have agreed to be one. Who? Let me go to the constitution. Go and check your 1999 constitution. 1999 said, we the people of Nigeria, you and who sit down to do constitution? A military gave you constitution, they say we, who and who? So these are the issues. You must always know your breaking point and the facts and the indices of these things. You cannot give what you don't have. It's not the devil. You cannot give what you don't have. That is the problem. The country cannot be what it's meant to be. Assuming everybody manage their resources, you saw your brother. I've always given that example 100 times. You saw the Igbo region. You saw the Hausa, everybody was developing at their own pace. That is the thing. That will allow you to vote on the best possible candidates from your region. So I don't know. Let's continue to deceive ourselves. But like I said, the greatest form of deceit is self-deceit. Stop deceiving yourself. Let's continue.
Okay, can you talk by saying, you know, God will sure lift you up beyond measure because you are always speaking the truth to power without fear or favor. Whoever can be saying, who can never said anyone destroys Nigeria, but makes mistake to end regional system. You are saying, God bless you, Mr. Gilwan. I believe all the youth in Nigeria knows this truth. Let me take
somebody said, okay, there was never a time in history of Nigeria, go and check your facts, that the Yoruba and the Igbos ever fought any war. The Biafra civil war is just a war between Nigeria and the Biafra, the old eastern region. And go and check any community here in Lagos or anywhere, Yoruba and Igbo, they don't fight. These are not, you know, like, that is the fact. Go and check your history. They are closely aligned in many. See, Yorubas and Igbos have more things in common than Yoruba and Fulani or Igbo and Fulani, because they were in the southern protectorate in Nigeria. They were already together in Nigeria. The Fulani or the Hausa, they are different. It was always the Fulani and Yoruba always fought. Go and check Yoruba history. But today, what of politics? It is politics. So the North have said we are one North, and they have divided the South. That's why Yoruba and Igbos are like rival, and a political rival. Not okay. Which rivalry? Are we not here together? No rivalry. Every time, even in Ishaga, Yoruba and Fulani, even in this Oluwole that's not far here, 10 minutes from Yoruba and Fulani last year, always fighting themselves. Yoruba and Igbo does not fight. It is the politicians who always divide you, and they tell you that Igbos want to take over our land. And I've been asking, the Igbos are not taking over our land. What they do is that they buy the land. For example, if you have money, you can buy. They buy properties, they buy. They are not chasing you out. They are not coming here to force you like the Fulani always does. They don't carry gun on your neck and say, give me your land. They are buying it with their money. And if you check their history, they are supposed to be the poorest in Nigeria because they fought a civil war and they gave them £20. So how they were able to live themselves from poverty is what people should emulate. People should think about. People should have that at the back of their mind. So £20 are to get there. So go and check. Or the Fulani should go and check how they're able to live themselves from poverty and work on themselves. So people should stop trying to like rewrite history. If I'm here, I'll give you what you can see. Go and check it and see it yourself. Let's continue.
Mr. Yuma himself, you still remain vocal here on Food TV, bystanders in nation's global world. Wide kudos to you, sir. It doesn't make sense for Nigeria Yoruba to see a Togo Yoruba as alien, but embrace an Igbo man or Hausa as compatriots. Because that are in the same Nigeria, Yoruba is Yoruba wherever they live. Whoever is applauding you.
Thank her. Let me go. I have like
okay, let's do some again. Panic in ADC as EFCC goes after key members. EFCC quiz coalition member Tambuwal over 189 billion fraud insist on probe. Key coalition members push back as anti-graft body summons 3 ex-governors.
We want to see equal justice. Let them do the same thing to the APC members.
So if I say this is a political game.
That's what I'm saying. That no. See, whether you're politics or not, if they have stolen, let them answer. But then, like people are saying, it should not be seen as a political game. There should be equity, fairness, and justice in all this. And then, people are watching from abroad. I've always said it. Wait, I don't want to start talking again. People are watching. Foreign nations are watching. You are saying that investors are not coming in. Which investor will come into a nation where the anti-graft body is only targeting the opposition parties? So let us have equal justice, equal punishment, and equal measures, no matter where the party comes from. President Tinubu is the president of all Nigerians, not a Yoruba president, not an Igbo president, not a Fulani president, not an APC or ADC. It should be all Nigerian presidents. So the same law should apply for all, no matter which party or region they come from. So thanks for having me.
Okay,
I'll be Dr. Okwaji, good morning, sir.
Okay.
I'll be here as early as possible tomorrow.
Okay, thanks, sir. Let me have Pastor Marty. Good morning, Pastor Marty. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Lucky, what's your problem now?
This our pikin.
Lucky, wait for your turn. Wait for your turn.
Get our children.
I don't know what you mean by that.
The beard no.
I don't know what you mean by that, Lucky.
Okay, Pastor Marty, let's start from this morning. Panic in ADC as the Efcc goes after key members.
It's not unexpected.
Like, it's not unexpected.
Yes. Yes. Because I've told you that before now, that there's nothing like EFCC.
Yeah, you said it.
And it is surprising seeing that EFCC is already knocking the doors of political heavyweights. But the question is, all the while Tambua had been synergizing with APC, why is it that EFCC never deemed it fit to invite him? What they are doing is simply to hound and intimidate opposition. However, that is not to say they may not be corrupt too. But what I'm trying to say in essence is this is not how to fight corruption. We saw a similar thing under Obasanjo. I think a little bit of it under Jonathan. Even under Buhari. So we are not yet ready as a people to fight corruption. If you want to fight corruption, it is irrespective of who is involved. I was saying here the other day. Does it mean politicians in Nigeria have become saints? That no one is corrupt? That all the attention and effort of EFCC is not tailored towards internet fraudsters and people who mutilate Naira? And even in the case of those who mutilate the Naira, they look at faces, because there was a particular individual who of course was accused of mutilating Naira. But instead of EFCC doing their job, the EFCC chairman rather came out to start defending the individual. So EFCC, as far as I'm concerned, is not in existence. Yes, they are a willing tool in the hand of the executive. They are not fighting corruption. But don't get it twisted. That is not to say that those accused may not be corrupt. But that is not how to fight corruption. I don't know whether you know woman of justice. That woman they mold in court. They blindfold the woman and they will give the woman we balance. The intention is that the woman is not seeing. That is, they call the woman of justice. He's not seeing. By the time he raised the balance, the we balance, anywhere he balance, he doesn't know who is on this side or who is on this side. With that knife, they cut it. So that is how you are supposed to fight corruption. No matter who is involved. Once anybody is accused, you take that person to court, you do your judgment, and give judgment. But for the Nigeria, it's unfortunate that what we see is selective prosecution, selective intimidation and all of that. Look at the case involving the airport issue. The one involving the first incident in Abuja and the one that happened where the lady had been remanded in Kirikiri prison. The point here is, two of them, the degree of their allegation of offense may be different. But the important thing is, if you are charging Mr. A, let Mr. B be charged. Their penalty may be different. But since what this one have done is a punishable offense under the Constitution, what this one have done as well is a punishable offense under the Constitution, you charge both of them to court. That is how to run a country, and there will be no, it will be fair to everyone. So, as far as I'm concerned, we are going to be seeing more of what is happening to ADC. Don't forget that is not the only issue that is befalling ADC. Currently, we are seeing another group of ADC ESCO that call themselves unresigned ESCO members.
Unresigned.
People that did not resign. You know, before they gave the remark, the international chairman of ADC, Nwosu and other ESCO members, they resigned for them to come in. We are not seeing fresh people who are saying that the one that didn't resign, and they are being led by a former deputy national chairman of ADC from the north. So we begin to ask, At one point, the man who nobody knew about him became so relevant and important that he's now threatening to drag the party to court, asking Obi, Atiku and Co to come and join the party under his leadership. So all this is handwork of the major governments. Just like Obi said before, that the problem in APC and Labour Party is orchestrated by the federal government. Even Atiku have said it before now, that the federal government is paying or rather paid opposition political party leaders, particularly the chairman, 50 million each. And up to now, even if they deny, they have not been able to justify whether they receive the money or not. So we are likely going to see more of that, if you ask me.
Okay, let me read some comments here this lovely morning. King Dogba said, yes, after the civil war, Awolowo suggested to go on to confiscate all the money owed to Biafra in the bank and gave them only £20. My father was a victim of that. I'm always begging by saying, good morning, my big Mr. Pastor Matthew.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Dr. Okwaji said some of us in diaspora are afraid to come home because of insecurity, not to talk of foreigners coming there to invest. King Dogba said, my father had about £1,007 then, but he collected only £20 after the civil war. And his house in Rivers State today was confiscated under abandoned property, but we moved on to this level. I'm not going to say, Mr. Pastor Matthew, my question to you, sir, this faithful money is why our rules of law is not working for the betterment of our own country. Why, sir?
Why what?
Why our rule of law is not working for the betterment of our own country?
The reason is not far-fetched. The reason is because in Nigeria they build strong individuals rather than strong institutions. We were thinking that after the fall of the lives of the strongman of Ibadan politics, the lives of the Saraki of Kwara, that gradually we start building our institutions. But unfortunately, we still continue to build strong individuals. That's why you can see somebody commit on the fence in Abuja. The person will get a slap on the wrist and has to go. Maybe because they can see videos of himself having interaction with Mr. President. And the one that commits another one is already in Kirikiri. That is the reason rule of law cannot work. Because once you have access to those in authority, you are having an imaginary immunity. Ordinarily, the president, the governor, the vice president, the deputy governors, they have immunity. But there's a level you get to in Nigeria, you have an imaginary immunity. That nobody questions you, nobody can arrest you, nobody can prosecute you. There are many people in that category in Nigeria. That is why somebody like what happened in Abuja, I want to tell you that no matter how you look at it, nobody will dock him. Nobody will take him to court. So I think that is the reason.
Okay. From there, let's go to this sentence. World Bank approved fresh 12.98 billion loans to Nigeria in 2 years.
Okay, it's quite unfortunate. If we had a reasonable National Assembly, they would have hurt this reckless borrowing. I call it reckless because we are not seeing results on ground. It is not entirely wrong to borrow. If you are borrowing and the project you are easy to do have the capacity and the what it takes to recruit the money, and government will even leverage on it to make revenue, it's not wrong. But this time around you are borrowing and we are not seeing results on ground, and the borrowing is not, you are even borrowing and putting the country into bondage and exposing our economy to volatility, and our children yet unborn will be coming up to pay this loan. For me, because most of this loan will outlive this current government. Even if Tinubu'S saying asking for 8 years, most of the loan he's getting now will outlive him for that 8 years. So how do you want to plug Nigeria into such monumental debt? For me, it's quite unfortunate that we have a National Assembly that is an appendage of the executive.
Okay, let me ask you this last question before we go. Because of this rain.
So that Aguna can talk
I'm the founder and the boss.
What's about? Customs intercept 10 billion worth of arms, expired drugs.
It looks that the issue of expired drugs, I think it is something commendable because we are talking about life and death. and it is quite unfortunate that some human beings were importing expired drugs. That is after it has been verified that it's actually expired drugs, because at times it's difficult to believe government agencies in Nigeria. Then the issue of the arms, let us, in most cases when these things happen, they should even tell the public who imported it, for what purpose, after the investigation, because we are seeing serious level of insecurity in the country occasioned by excess of Fulani herdsmen. We don't know entirely where they get the arms they use to perpetrate all this crime and criminality. So at times they should carry the public along to know the source of all this, who imported it, and all of that.
Okay, Mr. Mastomati. Mr. Lucky
No. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my brother. Thank you. I see you are doing well. And our brother King and my brother. And this my brother in Spain or Italy.
Yeah. Don't start.
No, Reina, commander to stop. I greet everybody, my brothers and sisters who are watching me. You know, since I came from Ogun State, I'm confused. Let me just have confused. That place is bad. To come here is not easy, my brother.
7 days fasting and prayer.
It was very nice. Yes. That's why I say people are criticizing Adeboye and other things. Adeboye is asking for how many billion to continue building while people are hungry outside. Anyway, there's reaction on him. That's not what we need now. Building. No. I expect Adeboye to tell Tinubu that they should do something for just 2 years remaining. I was expecting that, but I couldn't see it. Well, I don't know why he's not doing that. But where we pray, we have to pray. As we said, thank you, Igborobia, everybody. I greet. I observe protocol. Please, I don't mention your name. Pardon me. King, thank you.
Panic in ADC. There's a huge disarray in ADC now, as Efcc goes after key members.
I'm going to be different from Matthew, everyone, and other things. Go straight as a party person. Let me tell you, it's not a new thing. All this have been happening. People opposition for you to get government is going to affect Tinubu, which you are. I know all of them are corrupt. All of the governments are corrupt. They have something covered which they are exposing. So let them expose themselves. I don't know, let them expose themselves. That's what I believe. So Tinubu is trying to cover a position for him not to fight back. For me, the North is going to fight back automatically. So fighting Tambawa, let him fight Wike, fight everybody. But I'm telling you, my brother, it's not a new thing. So let Tinubu.
World Bank have pushed fresh 12.98 loans to 98 trillion loans to Nigeria in 2 years.
Yes, the point is that both the Senate and the President, they are culpable. And Nigeria, you see, my point is that we can just talk. Nigeria is not reacting. Nigeria is supposed to react all these things. We always say in the paper, President will be teaching out other things. Nigerian people are not reacting. They are not talking. Everybody is silent. So that is the reason. In America, people react in America. They react if anything goes wrong. Like this Wasiu matter. They only react in their houses. We're supposed to come out in mass and say no, Wasiu must go to jail. But at the end, so that's why I see government are treating us like that. Yes. But Nigeria are not reacting. Whatever you are seeing today is not a new thing. All we know, some people say we should divide regional. This guy, what's the name? Everybody should go his own way. Where the elite will not agree. The elite.
Why do you think the elite will not agree?
I'll tell you why. Because they have the money to govern people. They have the money. Elite have the money. Obi is a good material. But the point is that like Dangote, will not allow you to go. They know that if Obi get there, this will be changed. You have 100 Dangote, you have 100 $100. So Obi, I seen Obi is a good candidate. My point is that now, how do we governance Obi to come in? Now Obi is contesting, Atiku is contesting, the North are trying to bring Jonathan. They want to look on me to make sure they force Tinubu out of that place. So we have 4 candidates now: Tinubu, Obi, and Atiku. So my own is Atiku should step down, allow Obi to go. But Obi is a good material. But all I know is that the 3 of them should make sure that they agree and push Tinubu out of that place. All I know is that Tinubu should just go out of that place. Now, when somebody say there is a war in Nigeria. There's a war already, where father and wife and husband are fighting, children, father are fighting, brothers, sisters are fighting. Everybody is fighting. There's a war. I mean, you want us to be carrying gun? We are all fighting the war. But what I'm saying, please, I'm begging everybody, whether the diaspora, whether Nigeria, we should make sure that we support whoever want to come and win election 2027. But everything lie on Nigerians. Nigerians are not serious at all. While some people are supporting Tinubu, some people are against. I don't understand me because of the money they got to get. But all I know is that, please, I'm praying, God, help us. If you say there's no God, who told you there is God? For plane to fly, for motor to move, for human being to move, is God, not government. So I'm praying that 2027 we have all this coalition. They should come together. That's why although that Tinubu is giving them, but that thing Tinubu is doing is going to send it packing. They are going to unite, not to unite, to make sure that Tinubu go out of that place and make sure that Obi or Jonathan, whoever from the south, that can be able to take Nigeria to Eldorado. Nigeria, I know.
Saying, who will react, Lucky? Are you not reacting? Can your government listen? Nigeria are afraid to die. That's why they are not protesting.
At all, they are not protesting.
In mass to protest for 1 month non-stop.
If you do that, the government will listen. Government will know that these youth are very serious. But when everybody just silent, that's why I see they are doing all these things. Like the Aviation matter, where they jailed the other girl, then they just want to get up now. Say no. You see, you can't say you want to fight the whole Nigeria. So abusing Tinubu, abusing Atiku, abusing this thing. What of the people themselves? The work we are doing is empty. People say regional system. In the southeast, did they love themselves? South, did they love themselves? Even the north, did they love themselves? Even Yoruba, did they love themselves? We did not love ourselves because poverty have changed our orientation. Poverty have made us to become madness, that we don't respect each other. So, my brother, the only way is have a leader that will come and change things. I think that's the way. If you check Lagos State now, all the chairmen of local government, they are Agbero. Because Agbero man is the president, so he's doing all means to make sure that if you talk, they kill you. But we that is talking, we already dead. I don't know me. I don't have money. I don't have anything to lose. I don't know me. So all I say is that Nigeria are the problem of themselves. Okay. They should come out and let you protest. Tell the government that enough is enough. Okay. Not to stay for us say the Tinubu don't win finish. Tinubu has win. He has INEC. No, INEC can change tomorrow. So thank you very much. God bless you for the little time you gave to me. And you that is watching us, August will be a better year for you people, because with our people cannot be here talking. They are the one helping us. That's after talk at the end. They are the one helping us. So I bless everybody. God bless you. That this God will pay.
Someone refuse to talk to you like they are not giving them money. Yeah, so you refuse to talk. I was just like,
no. See, these people are diaspora. They are doing well. They are mostly King Ogba, Benovia. A lot of them, they are doing well. God bless you. Continue. And this platform, I see him moving forward. Please, thank you. Get more people. These speakers, let them speak so that at least they don't that. You only hear our voice. You can't hear. Go to NTA. NTA will never give you what is happening in Nigeria. Thank you, Flip TV. Thank you, my brother. We do well. God bless you. My name is Lucky. I don't know Lagos. Thank you very much.
Okay. Gladys Oyabo said, now wow. Omogbe Igbinoba is saying, sir, our peoples is so desert that no bigger voice from their own side. Nigerians are suffering and smiling. Hunger don't destroy luck.
He really, he's saying the truth. Like me now, go to Ogun State, no road, no light. I'm not eating.
Why?
I run for house. My children, they are around for holiday. They want to go back, but the kind of noise, I have to run. Because they want to go back. That's why I say children don't respect father again because of hunger, because of poverty.
You ran away from house.
I have to leave house now because all I'm hearing, I want to go back to school. I want to go back to school. How do I go back? I can't keep myself.
But someone could say, my brother, look, you are too good.
Thank you very much. God bless you. I like that. Those who know me very well. See, my point is that, sir, if Nigeria can be one. The people, I'm not about the elite, elite don't ready to fight. The people, the way we come out from Jonathan's side, the way we come out for Apache side, the way we come out for Baghdad side, I don't know where all this human rights, where are they? So everybody just making no talk, and no action. That's why I see Ghana, they almost react that they beg them, the people, they beg the people. Nigeria, we are being divided. Politicians have divided us. So
I was saying, may God Almighty help Nigerians out of this current situation.
It's only
God. Said there is no trust among Nigerians, which makes it difficult to unite and fight for their rights.
God bless you.
I'm not going to say, okay, Jejema. Okay, I think that's all. Yeah, that's. Manabas, my brother, lucky, you are too good.
Yeah, God bless you. Let me give you an example now. Why I always mention God. The elite, the person they fear most is God. If Buhari can die, so one day all these elite who are suffering us, they will go in grave. So they have to learn that even though the man did not fight you, but God is there to fight you and take you out of this. I just bury like a chicken.
Lucky is naturally a happy man, no matter the circumstance.
God bless you.
Lucky they take style beg. He's not direct with the.
No. See, let me tell you, it's God that taught people how to give. No matter I say, please give. If you don't know how to give, you don't give. All I know
it's not our right.
Yes. So I'm saying the reality, what is happening in Nigeria. If you give this platform now, Nigeria to come at top, what they'll be telling, they're hungry. I don't mean, is anybody going to tell you that? No, they will tell you, say, I want to eat first. If you don't fuel your car will not move.
Okay, Mr. Lucky, I must allow you to thank you very much. What time will be here tomorrow?
I will try to come early. You know, the August here, every day, 3-5. I will leave here in the evening.
Around what time?
Maybe by 4. I have to go down. Otherwise, going to Mowe, come back. You know, it's a day. If I want to go, I must spend 3-5.
Okay. Maybe in the afternoon, we have to do maybe henceforth to be going live in the afternoon.
You better now.
Yeah, so
we don't have other job, no job again, nothing. Tinubu have granted everybody to become a beggar. And really, you see, everybody now, when I carry a mic, you have your phone, you can just talk on your phone. If they hear you, so Nigeria has become a black rock.
Okay, thank you very much.
God bless.
Viewers, we have come to the end of today's edition of Bystanders at the Newsstand. Henceforth, we'll be doing this live after. Okay, let me have Mr. Chinedu. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yes, I'm always available. It's just a matter of time.
Okay, sir.
Yes, I'm always available on this platform.
I'll just ask like 2 questions because time has been.
Yes, just briefly. Okay. I just want to present my face.
Yeah, and attend us today. Panic in ADC as EFCC goes after key members. EFCC gives coalition member Tinubu'S over 189 billion fraud. Insists on probe. Key coalition members push back as anti-graft body summons 3 ex-governors. EFCC are going after ADC members. What can you say about this?
This is clearly where the whole thing starts.
Never say it's a political game.
No, it's a direct attack to muscle down the opposition. There's no two ways about it. All of them are corrupt. Everyone is corrupt except Peter Obi. Peter Obi is the only governor in the history of Nigeria, and few of them too, who have been seen certified to be very, very competent and not getting themselves their hands in public posts. Peter Obi is number one. You can't take the record. Peter Obi is number one. There's no two ways about it. So if you look at what is actually happening now and the kind of game Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to play, actually, I want him to do that because to an extent, these are the people who actually gang up together against a very competent administration. Talking about Jonathan Goodluck. Unfortunately, they were able to have their way. And you know that with what is happening to Tinubu'S now, there must be some level of weakest hand in it.
Okay.
Yes, I can tell you. I remember too that there was a particular time Wike and Tinubu'S were very good friends. They were enjoying themselves.
until the manipulative tendencies of Wike begin to manifest during the convention, where he wanted to sabotage a southern position for his own selfish use. He compromised and jettisoned and destroyed the zoning arrangement of the PDP. He liaised with the likes of Tambuwa and Atik and all of them. Somewhere along the line, that romance broke into pieces, and Wike was disappointed because what he was doing was later discovered to be a selfish agenda. Wike Ugwuanyi, a governor of Enugu State, and Otom, the former governor of Benue State, they were the people that destroyed and brought this calamity on Nigerians presently now. Let me give you an insight. If you look at it very well, I think it is a payback time. But I can tell you what Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done already now by singling out a very powerful coalition member, Tambuwa, to be remanded in EFCC custody. The question is very clear at this point in time. Go to APC, your sins will be forgiven. Then, why is it that we are not seeing those who are in APC government for just 2 years and they built a mansion worth over 2 billion, 3 billion, 4 billion in less than 2 years in office? I don't want to mention the name of the minister. A lot of people know the minister I'm talking about. At that level, what the EFCC supposed to do? How can you build that kind of electrified house in less than 2 years? Mansion, electrified. So the North should also bear the brunt, the side, the anger, the transferred anger, the transferred, anger of Bola Ahmed Tinubu on them. They should also feel it. Let him go ahead and arrest as many as. So Tambuwa, you are seeing being accused and all that, it's just a direct plan, maybe to send him to prison. But that is going to trigger a more forceful movement of political resistance against Bola Ahmed Tinubu's ambition to hold onto the northern voters at the end of the day, because this is a very clear direction that the coalition members and forces is definitely going to be a threat to his second-term ambition. It was reported and allegedly by Odzokalu. We don't know the situation of Bola Ahmed Tinubu currently now. We don't know whether he's healthy. We pray that he's healthy anyway. But what we are saying, we don't know the whereabouts of the senior president. We don't know whether he's healthy or not. But a conflicting report about their state of health. And that's what we're talking. We have young millions of Nigerians with capacity and competence who can go there and carry out a transformational democracy principled under human value.
Okay, let me take it as a last topic today. World Bank approves fresh 12.98 trillion naira loans to Nigeria in 2 years. Since the administration of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we borrowed 12.98 trillion.
That's why I love Fela Nicola Bakuti anytime, any day. The legend himself, the Afrobeat king. When you say you be thief, I no be thief. You be armed robber, I no be armed robber. You dey steal, I know they steal. That's what is happening between Nigeria and IMF. International Monetary Fund. They can never. They don't have the charisma of resistance. The way we are seeing what is happening in Burkina Faso now, the way we are seeing what is happening in Mali now, there's a collective resistance in the Sahel states, countries, against the Western tool of destruction of the African economy. IMF is number one. World Bank is number one. And at every point in time, Paris Club, name them, at every point in time, you see Nigerians flying into that direction because it is a conspiracy theory to share the money and put the entire nation and the entire populace into bondage. what Tinubu has borrowed, what Buhari has borrowed, of what use has it been? How has it been transformed into a micro productive economy? Nothing like that. Bros, can't Nigerians as a nation do without IMF, World Bank? We can. We have what it takes. Look at how much they budgeted to renovate the entire, just one airport. Renovation or not building. Why another country use 250 million to do that? Nigeria is budgeting over 233. Number one for these people. Yes, because the devastation, the conquest, the looting, Igbo man name is not there. Go and look at what Fela said. Well, from the time Fela started, a lot of people do not like it because according to Jonathan said it is no-go area. That no-go area, and that's where I'm going. That's why I always go there. Because if we do not reawaken our national consciousness to the reality on ground on how to transform a damaged nation like Nigeria, then we do not have a direction to define our destiny.
But do you think they might also use Efcc to go against Peter Obi?
Yes, because they have checked and cross-checked and even went to the extent. Some of them went into Peter Obi's convenience and started looking for extra or fallout, anything that can use to hold him. Until Ngige, the former governor of Anambra State, came and told him, this is a scorecard. They have today, I'm telling you, they even went to London, checked everywhere. All the things that Obi heard was legit. They even linked Obi to Abacha. Where they have not linked Obi, Obi is as innocent as, if not, with the kind of growing global support for Obi, maybe by now they would have thought otherwise. The only place they wanted to hold Obi responsible was immediately after the 2023 election that was believed, that was compromised by Yakubu Mahmoud. Was they were waiting that Obi would have ignited an uprising. But Obi kept calm because Obi knows he is the target. Look at the destruction of his brother's property in Lagos. Look at the issue of a protest in Nigeria. Everything was linked to Obi. But they have checked, they discovered nothing. Obi was actually presented at the national level by former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan. Obi was finally fact-checked, background thoroughly checked. Because we do not want anybody that would have compromised article stances as at that time.
My man, no years, a fine morning to you. You are giving us the gospel of truth this morning. May God bless you immensely for always standing by the truth without bias.
Yes!
That's King Joe.
King Joe, that's me. And that's why, those no-go area.
You wanted to contest for election.
Yes, I definitely. Bros, see, I told them.
Which party will you be under?
No, I'm National Conscious Party. Yes.
You created your own.
No. You were a small boy. They never born you that time when I just. No, yeah, Gani Fayemi.
Okay.
The late Gani Fayemi. That's where I belong to now. For 10, 15 years now, I'm still there. National Conscious Party. I've not moved. I've not decamped. I'm still there. How do we reawaken our consciousness? How do we tell our mother that say granite and beans and this is on the roadside that give us trouble during the election and that will kill from here to Ojo Eleba? At the end of the day, when you want to go and buy them something after 2 years of electing the worst president, they say it will cost. This will cost, this will cost. But they are the ones that are going to kill and give us headache at the end of the day.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Onyeze himself. Mr. Onyeze, my saying this fatal morning is coming to end, so my president is already there because he's one of the powerhouse, which is the INEC and the judiciary. Let me just tell you, everything that's happening in Nigeria is being documented. Whether by omission or commission, is being documented. If you look at the history of Nigeria, if you want to know the truth about Nigeria, go and listen to
the late legend Afrobeat king Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Once you're able to get the knowledge, the information of what the Crusader is talking about, the socialists is talking about, the activists is talking about, then you have a clear picture of where Nigeria is heading to. You know, at every point in time, you know what the politicians are talking about. You know who has a prospect. You know who does not have a prospect. Bros, how long can we continue to sacrifice our selfishness to national growth? Atiku said, what is Atiku looking for? Even the so-called Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you can see what Fashola has replied him. Don't destroy the legacy. Yes, Fashola left a legacy. What did you do? 8 years of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Lagos, what did you do? I am the one. Don't destroy my legacy. They are busy obstructing. And they say, don't go to that side. Because why wouldn't I go to that side? These are the things that separate us together. And you don't want us to talk about it. And that's why I'm here this morning. Thank you for having me.
Just close for me. No problem. Our viewers, it's a bye for me. Oh yes.